Alrighty, welcome back to Pathfinder Strength of Thousands Book 2, Open on the Song Win, episode 22.
I think so.
Yep.
Alright,
Aces.
let's figure out what your guys' expiration question is for today. 95. Wow. 95. Alright, 95 is in the food category. Wow. Alright.
Banji.
I took
Okay,
a new spell that is all about food.
Which would you live? Which would you want to live in? A cheese house or a cookie dough house?
This is literally Banji's inner monologue.
That's what he thinks about.
The hard-hitting questions.
He's sitting there just thinking about which food made the best house.
All right. All right. While you guys remain on that question, does anybody want to give us a recap of what happened last time on 1000? Go ahead and throw out a d20. Put extra hero point.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right. I'm
damn.
passing my school exams today.
Capital T in the tiger.
That's for the recap.
Yep.
Pass.
All right.
On the off chance that I roll a 20, I don't want to use it.
Going once. Going twice. All right. Sold to Anji.
All right. So we started last session by chatting with a rather rude shopkeeper about her griffins that went missing. And as we were chatting with her, we learned that it's possible these griffins were assisted in their escape. So we thought it was best for us to go check out her menagerie to see what's up, what's going on, all that kind of stuff. The entire time she was a little suspicious. She seemed to be hiding something or not wanting to talk about certain things, but you know, we didn't push her too hard because she was being kind of mean. So we headed into the back where we saw a few different kinds of animals, one of which was a pangolin, which was really cute, and some other animal, but the pangolin was super cute. It's a cute little guy. And as we continued on, we made it to an area where there were several cages, and other animals were theoretically stuck in there. We saw some elephant birds, which were being rather, agitated as they were just kind of standing there, tied up. We also saw a few cages that were open, the locks having been smashed off by something. We're not really sure what. And as we kind of start looking around, we find a tiger cage that has been opened, but no tiger to be seen. And as we kind of get ourselves split up investigating the area, out of the woods, a tiger jumps on Dusty. So we engage, I believe, 2 tigers. However, because these are innocent animals who are just hungry, we managed to coerce them back into their cage and put a lock on it. So we don't kill any animals, no one was harmed. They're in the cage now. During this, Dusty and I happened to notice that there was another tiger. Yes, the locks were picked by frog people. This is a very important tidbit of information. Yes. As Dusty and I were looking around, we saw another tiger, but that tiger was turned to stone. And as we approached, we found a basilisk in a cage. And with no regard for their own safety, Dusty and Vanji worked together.
Stared at it.
We stared at it.
For a second.
Stared at it. It was pretty tough. With some clever maneuvering from the umbrella that Lotus had gifted Vanji forever ago, we were able to kind of shield ourselves from the basilisk, where we could put the lock back on and secure him. And we continued to explore a little bit to find out more about the animals that escaped and maybe what happened to the griffins. As we're looking around, we kind of noticed that a lot of the food supply has been either unmaintained or raided, and a lot of the animals here are pretty hungry, have been fed for a while. And I'm just saying, I think that makes the zookeeper that owns them pretty sus, because it means she just leave her animals out here alone to die. I'm just saying we shouldn't report her or something. reported to PETA. So we continue looking around, and eventually we find a much larger cage with the name on it being Princess?
Yeah.
Was that, yeah, Princess? And before we have time to ponder what this could mean, we hear a bleating, a baying sound. And not before long, upon us is a chimera of devilish sorts. A goat mixed with an alligator and lightning powers galore. It jumps on us and stomps us, and we do not have a very good time. Princess was very angry and very territorial. We managed to get her back in her cage. We took a bleeding. You're right. With some clever play by Ashalia, Lotus, and Chicharo, we managed to put her back in her cage, put the lock on there, and call it a day. And at this point, Vanji went to sleep, so I'm not sure what happened after this, but I'm pretty sure we just, left? We have any meaningful conversations with her before we left?
She,
She offered us a job, didn't she?
Oh,
we determined that it is more incompetence than malice on her part in the state of things.
I thought it was Malice.
So
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a suspect check on her at the very end of the session, and then Dom
You rolled
ominously ended.
you rolled a diplomacy check. Yeah, you messaged her with a diplomacy check.
Yeah, that's what
telling
happened.
her that, you know, if there's anything going on, tell you guys can help. A couple things I'll clarify too. One, when you guys first met her, she seemed to have a hatred or dislike of Magaambya, and as soon as she saw you guys with your bags and magical masks, she gave you guys all stink eyes like that.
She likes Dusty though.
Yeah, but she seemed to have a slightly soft spot for Dusty. A slight, small soft spot for Dusty. You guys went
the time
As one does.
You guys went through and did your did everything inside the animal lot, and because you saved, you didn't kill any of the animals. Her expression softened on you guys, said that you guys were probably the best people at Magaambya, or you're probably one of the good ones. If there's any good ones there, and offered you guys to work at the animal lot, if you ever want to, which I've explained to be is a level 4 to 6. So you can choose to work at level 4 up to level 6 at the animal lot with your downtime. I haven't gone through too many details of what skills you'll be able to use there, but we'll go through that if anybody wants to do that. But you know, it's going to be nature athletics or survival. Let me see here. Oh, and crafting.
Nice.
There's you guys did see that the locks were made from tripkeys, or at least made to be used by tripkeys. That's what Ashalia was able to tell you. And yes, you guys had some kind of suspicions that there may be something else going on here that you can't say. And Lotus gave a diplomatic plea to trust you all with the message. Right, and so we'll continue there. But before we continue, does anybody want to? Also go ahead, Vanji, take your third hero point. Does anybody want to answer this aspiration question? Which would you want to live in, a cheese house or a cookie dough house? For that +1. Right. Talia.
We'll never know.
One.
Vanji not rolling in for the cheese versus
Wait,
gingerbread?
can someone roll for me? I had to step away.
Here, I'll roll for you, Crash. There you go.
Okay.
No, it wasn't
very
very
nice,
good.
very nice.
It wasn't very
Right.
good.
Going once. Going twice.
I feel like I rolled it myself. Thanks.
Oh.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hmm. Shari would. Yeah, what a question. Yeah, I think it would probably be a cheese house.
Cheese house?
I need to know
Yeah.
why though. Like, what's your reasoning?
Because if it was cookie dough, I mean, she likes sweets, so like,
What
she'd be
kind of
tempted.
cheese?
But cheese, you could pick a cheese that that
Yeah, you can
smells
pick a
nice and
structurally stable cheese.
I'll tell
yeah.
you the real reason. The real reason is that cheese gets better as it gets older, whereas cookie dough does not.
I don't know cheese out in the open like that gets better as it gets older. I think it
You
might
obviously-
get a little moldy.
Yeah, you obviously have not witnessed a gingerbread house that's been left out for years
Yeah.
and is like fucking drywall at that point.
See,
Neither
that's
one of them doesn't
house,
probably hold up well to
not
water
cookie dough.
though. So
Yeah, the Godzilla I made last year for the work function or whatever. It's like, it's fine. It hasn't been. We didn't spray any sealant on it or anything. It just turned into like stone. It's like a stone statue now. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it will
Yeah.
outlive us all.
All right, go ahead and take your +1. And you give your yellow dot.
Where's the
Also,
picture of that thing?
Feel free to ask that question of one of your fellow cohort mates or an NPC you've met so far for a +2.
let's ask Hariyama.
Oh, Hariyama. All right.
Thank God. I wanted to ask her too. I'm glad you picked Mariama.
All right, Mariama. I feel like she would probably pick cookie dough. Mainly because she's heard stories of a witch that used to live in a gingerbread candy house, and so she wants to see what that's like. Why?
Bro, are you reading ahead in the Kingmaker? Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
All right. So yeah, that's what she that's the reason why she would pick cookie dough house. Plus, she's more of a cookie person than a cheese person. Oh, speaking of Mariama and all the NPCs you met, if you guys go to the actors tab, there is now the bestiary trackery thing, and it should work now. There's now 2 categories: there's creatures and NPCs. I've gone
is
through
this
and added
in
some there.
journal notes? Or where is
No,
this again?
it's so under the actors tab.
The actors tab. Okay.
At the bottom, there should be something called bestiary tracker.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Okay.
There's now creatures and
NPCs.
Personality
Ah.
anxiety. Poor
NPCs.
Wow.
Three.
What mod is this?
Did you add
bestiary
this?
trackers. What?
Did you make all of these?
Yes and no. A lot of this came with the adventure about the
That's so
people,
cool.
and then some stuff I've added.
I love the dispositions. That's great. Except, Chisray doesn't have personality, and he's different to all of us. I think we're all his friend, right?
Oh, so yeah, because this
So
is
it's
your
not
first
updated
you
yet?
just now that you guys have touched this, I
Okay.
can now go in and make those changes.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, cool.
I'll look at everyone real
Excellent.
quick.
That's very nice.
Very cool.
Mhm.
It's high tech.
Damn, dude.
Alright.
Is this like require a lot of hands-on or is it automated?
There's for creatures, it's pretty
Mhm.
hands off. You can when a creature uses an ability, you can right click and reveal it
Uh-huh.
in the tracker. You can also right click and make it wrong. Like if someone does bad on their recall knowledge check, you can actually right click and make information in there.
Oh.
But for NPCs though, you gotta fill it in.
Can
Got it.
players add NPCs in?
So there should be under, I don't know if there's anything for the NPCs,
Dang.
but for the creatures there's a player's note set.
Okay.
Could you imagine if
Dragon Quest
we
players would love this.
had something like this in like Odyssey? Oh my
That's
god.
what I'm thinking, man. That's where my brain's at.
Wow.
This is so cool.
And honestly, this is gonna be this is perfect for this campaign because there's already a lot of NPCs in there, and I'm telling you, you guys are gonna meet some more.
Well, it's
And,
great because if I need to remind myself of their names or how to pronounce them, I can go look at this.
Does this guy hate us?
there's
Let's
also
check.
faculties.
Oh, he does hate us. We should.
So now that you guys have touched this, probably next session during prep, I'll go through and set everybody's up disposition so that you guys know who's best friends and who's not, stuff like that.
I love how Benji has their own entry.
Actually, I should probably put Benji inside the NPC section instead of the creatures. I'll move him over.
This is cool. I like this.
Yeah, this is updated and ready and now working. So there's that. And as you guys learn new stuff, run into more other new enemies, will be added here.
And you can like see their character sheets. Oh, that's so cool.
But you only see the stuff that I reveal.
Yeah. That's cool.
Can someone do like a screenshot and show me what you guys see for one of them? I just wanna
Oh
see what it looks
sure.
like.
I was just looking at Princess. Here. But then we're still in Fates. Nope, we're not still in Fates. We're in Strength of Thousands. There we are.
Okay, so it looks like on the player side. Yep. Right, perfect. I have everything revealed for Anchor there. All right. Yep. Oh wow, they don't. Okay, good. Like they just don't show it at all. That if it's not revealed. Because I'll let you know right now. They have 2 more passives, but they're still hidden. It doesn't show them. It doesn't show them at all. Perfect.
Cool.
More unlocks. More.
So, I mean, if you ever want to like think about an enemy that you've met, you just want to. Hey, I want to know what I want to read. Honestly, I'll let you know right now. There's a creature that a monster that you face here, and you want to use some downtime, just learn everything about it. You can do that now. Unlock it. That's just something you want.
What's that mod
Very
called?
cool.
This mod,
Yeah.
it's called Bestiary Tracker. It's
Okay.
PF2E Bestiary Tracker.
Okay.
So there's that. I'm trying to think. There's any other Foundry things that I've added that I think the rest are more GM stuff for me. Okay. So yeah, let's get back to it. You guys at the Obus shop and doing this have this pinned diplomacy check from Lotus. Nice to meet you. And we'll change out this music. Alright, I'll take you guys over to this map. Also, that animal staff that's inside the stash is the one that she's sending. She said she was going to send to you guys
Nice.
Okay.
for saving all the animals. She also gave you guys these Cheeto elixirs that I don't know if anybody picked up. Okay, so Lotus, you sent her the message. Anything? She looks directly at you, Lotus. You can see she's a little perturbed about the magic in her mind.
Yeah.
But she says, I understand, and I believe that you mean well. And I think with everything you've done today, there should be no more issues. At least not anymore. And she gives you a meaningful look.
Okay.
From that, and based off of this, I'll say that from that look, what you can gain from it is that there's probably something going on. She doesn't want to say it, but she thinks that because of what you guys have done here, she should be fine.
Okay.
You can also tell there's Chitara, what you were doing a lot of look. You can tell that there's some relief when she says that, but also a tinge of fear.
Okay.
It ain't over yet. Yeah, I know, Scribbles. It's not over yet.
The stone ghost's ghost will live again.
Thank you, Scotcher. Yeah, thanks.
All right.
This is
Well-
why you need to have a pug. Scribbles just tried to steal something and run away, and I went to grab her mid-air, and when I grabbed her, she just made the loudest fart.
Smoke screen.
Yep. Natural defenses.
All right, I'm reloading.
Yeah, I can't see
oh,
nothing.
Yeah, I'm blind.
Yeah, I am reloading too because when I try to move, like I was able to see, but when I try to move,
I couldn't move.
Maybe
anymore.
it's
my
not moving.
maybe my next character will be a Shuni.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Hey, I've played one in Darby's one shot. It was a Shuni rogue gunslinger, not gunslinger, but he used the gun, but he wasn't a gunslinger.
Oh.
Name was
Sounds
Seth.
about right.
Owned a gun.
He was
Had
a
access
Shuni
to
gangster.
weapons.
He's a
Oh,
Shuni
yeah.
gangster.
Fought scorpions.
Trying to load in right now.
Yeah.
I just moved maps to Magaambya campus. That map, I can't see anything on that map because I don't think there's a token on there.
Glad you can
Right,
actually
we-
see the map screens.
Yeah, you know, I'm living. I'm having a great time.
All right, can you make it back here now? Is it moving? Because I can move now. Here.
Okay, I'll come back. No, there's no. It's still darkness.
Yep.
Oh, did you?
We were able to go to the campus.
All right.
Campus map loaded.
Destruction property site of edge is undefined. Did you make a new? You made a new Vanji, right?
No.
Yeah, I got black screen too. I can't see anything.
Yeah, same. Oh, I can
Site
see
handler.
my token. Oh, I just loaded. I can see. I can just see Charlotte.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This. I'm gonna take us off this.
I'm afraid. Take us away.
Yeah, I'm taking you guys off this. The reading is breaking for me now too.
We're never going back there.
Curse.
Light handler. Okay.
Yeah, I kept on saying like slight handler
Yeah.
destroyed or something like that.
Little
me.
details.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Okay, well, hopefully you never have to go back there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you guys head back to try and talk to John Timo.
Yep. Think
Yes.
so.
All right. Let me move the time forward a bit. Because you guys, I had to time pause the entire time while you were going out there doing all this stuff. So let me.
Do you think the footsteps we saw were frog footprints in the little hideout thing, or do you think they were lizard footprints?
Hmm. I think it was Dusty and Shalia that were looking at the prints or something like that.
Yeah, I don't
They
remember.
were like
there
lizard
weren't,
adjacent.
there weren't that many. That's why I thought they were
Mm.
frogs. I thought they like jumped in the trees and jumped away. Probably. That's what
Yeah,
I
I
what
thought
you
they were
thought was
snakes
that-
originally.
There was one print that you saw. I'll let you know right now. You rolled really well on your survival. So there's one print that you saw, but you noticed that there was no other prints there. So either somebody was really good at covering their tracks,
Oh yeah, that was it.
or not.
Somebody snuck in, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So So you guys head back to Jonatimo. All right. And in that case, we'll stop this music and go back.
So what are we gonna tell him? Are we gonna tell him the truth? Or are we gonna like try to embellish the story?
Well,
Embellish it like Giamantino actually did all this because all this started when he showed up.
now we're gonna tell him the truth, a factual account of everything that happened. Then we will embellish because he enjoys that sort of thing, and we want to keep this guy happy.
Okay, I just feel like he doesn't like facts. You know, he mentioned it. He doesn't like facts.
Yeah, but I don't know what happens when you make a teacher upset with you.
Is
Not a
is
good
he
time.
Is he a teacher?
He's alerted one of one of the branches.
He's like a guidance counselor, and you don't want to make the
That's
guidance
a-
counselor
That's
upset.
what, that's what I said. I feel like he's a
He-
guidance counselor.
He is exceedingly
I mean-
well tenured.
Isn't he?
Yeah,
alerted one of
he's-
the-
He knows
he's
all the
Zajanti?
other teachers.
He's a big deal, all right.
I don't doubt he's a big deal. I like his vibe. I just can he give us attention?
I don't like his
I think
vibe.
so.
What don't you like about his vibe?
seems a little too carefree to be a guidance counselor.
Oh.
I have it on my notes. He's learning one of Uzanjati. Is that true or not?
It
Yes.
is.
That
it
is.
Okay,
It
okay,
is.
okay.
That is true.
All right, just making sure.
I don't know. The vibe I pick up from him is he's very powerful, but also very lonely and bored. And so, like, he just sort of, does whatever he feels like doing because, first of all, no one's strong enough to stop him. And then, secondly, he's so cool while he's doing it that, like, you don't really want to stop him. Really, it's something to aspire to.
I like his scarf.
It feels as if he has been around for a long time, and thus he is more interested in how the puzzle fits together and less of actually getting the puzzle built.
Oh, well, once you're in charge of everyone, you just get to do the fun part, and then everyone else has to do the working part.
That's why I want
AKA
to.
he's
Or
slacking.
not.
I want to have his job.
Well, it seems like slacking to us because we're the ones having to do all the work. But if you work hard and learn to manipulate everyone else, you too can only have fun while everyone else does all the work. Again, something to aspire to.
I'm inspired.
I don't want to say this man's my hero, but I mean,
He's your favorite teacher so far?
well, I'm just saying that, like, he's doing a lot of things right. But I won't be devastated if it's revealed that he's actually like a villain, because that would also check out.
I don't
And
think
sort
he's
of
a
just
villain.
make him hotter.
Hotter?
Oh, yes.
Charo turns around. He's like just about to knock on like Jonatimo's door. As everyone's standing in the hallway. It's like, oh, are we ready to go in?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that
ready.
talk.
On the other side of the door, he says, "I hope you are."
All
Crap.
right, we'll head
I
in.
got the extra echoey, hallway leading up to my office.
All right. I will say one thing. So you guys would know this. I don't think I've ever explained this to you. So, but each branch has a learned one, right?
Yeah.
And for your branches, I'll let you know right now. So the Temple Sun Mages is learned one, Ahi Dajana. The relationship there, no one has explained yet.
wait. Are they in the NPC gallery? I'm going to look.
Oh no, I haven't put them in the NPC gallery yet because you haven't actually met them.
I don't
I
think we
haven't
met
met
them
them.
yet.
It's either
They're
they're
not on my list
Essie's
either.
grandmother or her mom's sister. I think
So, yeah. So
there's two
there's
family
that.
members that are high at the school.
There's learned one Jonatimo for those in Jonty. There's learned one Onyx one Onyx Elephant. No, sorry, Onyx Elephant. Sorry, learned one Onyx Elephant. It's a Knoll. I mean, I don't know, a Colo. Who's the learned one for the Rain Scribes? Their full name is Onyx Elephant in Shadows.
That'd be really hard to see.
And then the last one's Teacher Odd.
Teacher
No.
Odd is not a learned.
No, teacher's not.
Oh, he's not a one?
He's like the real guidance counselor,
For the Emerald Bows, there's six faces Namandu.
Okay.
Faces Namandu, and then for the did the music stop?
Sounds like a
It
Leslie
stopped
name.
for me, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And then for the Cascade Bearers is learned one Zola. They're an elf.
We haven't met any of those people yet.
They're too high up.
Yeah.
What was
And
that last
then-
name?
Zola?
No last name on that one. Just
No, I mean, what was that? What was that? Oh, Zoltran. Okay, okay.
Zola?
I'll put their word.
Onyx Elephant in Shadows. Dang.
Pretty badass.
Can't wait to meet that person.
Zola.
Nice. Okay.
It's the Cascade Bearer. And then here's the is the Emerald Bows.
probably have to take classes from these folks if we really want to become teachers eventually, I imagine.
And then
We're gonna replace them.
Brain Scribes. Then you have Jonatimo and
How many things you gotta learn to become a learner?
At least more than 2, right?
Would it be? Dusty holds
Maybe
his
even
head.
3.
and then above all of them is High Mage, High Sun Mage.
Principal? Yeah.
He's the head of the master of the entire school.
My goal is still
Wear
to fight
tighter.
him.
He used to be a sun. He used to be a Temple Sun Mage. The learning one of the Temple Sun Mages. Then he became the head of the school.
If I fight him, then I can become head of the school.
That's
No,
exactly
I think
how it
you-
works.
You have to eat them.
All right.
No, I don't do cannibalism in this game.
Oh yeah. Where's
In
In this
you
game.
go where's the music I was using?
Sus.
You know, I think I was using. Here.
Play 2.
Yeah, here.
Double slug.
All right, so you guys open up the door and step in, and you see Jonatimo sitting at his desk with a cup of tea and then 5 other cups on the table. Actually, hold on, let me check it here. Oh, never mind. So you come in and there's no desk. There's actually a round table in the center with a bunch of seats around it. On the table there is 5 other cups, and you see him sitting at one side of the table with his own cup.
Oh, is the tea already poured into our cups?
Mm-hmm.
He was expecting us. All right, yeah. Char will take a seat. He nods to says learned one, Jonatimo.
Tacharo, what stories do you have for me today?
He as he sits and starts to sip his tea, he looks meaningfully towards who's our talker. He looks meaningfully towards Banji. Seems like Banji's got the spirit of it.
Excellent. Wonderful.
You
Okay.
put your finger up as you're about to start, Banji.
Mhm.
Says,
I stop.
Hold on, 1 second. So just to let you all know, let me start. Our serpent folk friend, foe, guest.
Right.
We have turned him over to the Charm Ringers. They are going to begin looking throughout the town for this leader that they mentioned before. And then you can see that his face gets a little bit serious, and he takes he puts his tea down and kind of steeples his hands and looks at all of you and says, what you all have done shows great promise and has revealed something about the school that needs to be taken extremely seriously. So I'm going to make it my job after today to make sure the school is a little bit more safer and that we don't have to worry about something like this moving forward. One good thing that we did find out, though, is that they have not been infiltrating classes. It seems these people didn't even know what teachers were still here. They were mentioning teachers that haven't been here for years. Seems like they don't really know what's actually going on in the school in this century.
They also mentioned they were playing like a super old version of a card game that Lotus is familiar with too. So maybe they're time travelers.
Oh, that would be very interesting.
Char chokes for a moment, drinking his tea.
You can tell he flicks his finger, and you see like a scroll open up, and a pen begins to write inside that scroll.
If only we knew some with the time mage dedication.
It just takes their stories and sells them. I'm like,
He's like, that's going in the book. Is this Brand? Is this in universe Brandon Sanderson right here?
God.
Okay, great. Great.
Don't get me started.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Either way, you guys are doing a a wonderful job here as both students and more. And I want to let you all know that I have taken notice. So, what have you come to tell me today?
Before I start, DM, can you just like twist your microphone input thing?
Well, now,
Just to see if that helps. I don't even know if it will.
better? Is that better?
Yes, that's
I think
good.
so. Yeah. Sorry.
Let me do this real quick.
Something's happening.
I am hearing noises.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I think,
Yeah, I can
okay,
hear you.
excellent.
Is that better?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Mhm.
You
I
just
think
were getting
so.
mumbly a little sometimes, so it's kind of hard to
Okay.
understand you. I think you're good now though.
Alright.
Yeah, Vanji will take out his kora, and he'll strum a few strings. And
Oh boy.
he's gonna weave a hail of poetry on the events that occurred.
All right. So I guess let me ask: are you sort of giving out factual stuff and making it as an entertaining like performance?
I am making it entertaining, but I'm not embellishing the truth so far that it's misleading, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like, I'm just kind of like expanding on details that
Alright.
wouldn't affect the overall plot.
Okay, go ahead and give me a performance.
Okay. All right, I'm going. I'm not dancing. I'm just strumming, so I don't get my bonuses to this. So no dancer scarf and no virtuous performance.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Yeah. All right. Wait, did the music stop again?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's transitioning.
Bonji's playing the music right now.
There you go. All right. So, he sits back, and then as the story gets some interesting part, he like leans in. He then moments snaps his finger and like points when there's certain things. You can see he's completely engaged in your performance here. He claps when there's moments of high. He makes exclamations of excitement when things are exciting, sad when things are sad. Is there anything do you leave out inside your performance?
No, I don't think so. Because I don't think there's anything wrong. Unless I asked the gang. There's nothing we're trying to hide from this guy, right? Like,
Nah.
I'm trying to. Yeah, okay. No, I do make it, however, seem like T'Challa died when he got knocked unconscious, and like the power of friendship brought him back to life. So.
Oh, and when you kind of get to that point, it's like, oh, that's perfect, just what the story needed.
My death.
All right. Well, he kind of sits back, takes a sip of his tea, and says, oh, "That was a wonderful performance, Bonji." And you see, he takes a moment and thinks for a second, and there's like a nod of understanding that maybe he's made a decision about something or not. He doesn't say anything though, and he turns to all of you and says, "Well, I was not expecting the whole feeding the griffin spiders, causing them to be interested in spiders into a naughty. But thinking that there might be more going on here, definitely. I would love for you all to kind of dig deeper in here, but that's going to be difficult as attendance."
Oh.
Okay. What I need you all to do, moving forward, is focus on your studies. I need you to focus on your studies for probably the next 2 semesters. And moving forward, well, I guess I could just say it. I'm going to see if I can get you guys moved up to conservants sooner rather than later. I want you to go further into this, dig a little deeper, And in order to do that, you're going to have to go out into Nantambu and also have a little bit more freedom. For that to happen, you need to be conservative. So, for the next semester or two, focus on your studies. Make sure you pass your classes. I'll keep in contact. There's some things I want you guys to help me out with. But besides that, focus on your studies.
Focus on our studies.
Focus on your
Not-
studies.
Focus on
Don't
your
worry about
studies.
anything else.
No, focus on your studies.
Hmm.
Once I'll send you
Not the trapdoor dungeon.
message.
Yeah.
I'll send you a missive at some point when I get things ready on my end to move you guys up to conservatives.
All right.
And once you're conservatives, you'll be free to actually investigate what I think might be a very interesting story moving forward.
Yeah, hearing about possibly moving up, Charlie kind of put his chest out, like standing a little taller. Says, "Thank you, learned one, Tanatimo. It is an honor to have your support behind our cohort."
I will say this is kind of unprecedented with how fast you guys will be moving up to conservatives. But with everything I've heard from you and seeing your performance, hearing about your performance now, what I've seen and how you guys carry yourselves, I can see no other option.
How long does it take you to get to conservative?
Oh man.
Oof,
That's rude.
that was a. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I was wondering how many years is
Don't
it?
worry.
Oh,
It's not rude. It's not rude at all to ask these types of questions. Well,
I'm not saying
for
I'm
me,
better than him. I'm just like,
We're
I think
better
for
than
me-
you.
I think it took me maybe about 3 years.
Okay.
But that was like, I don't know, what is it? 50 years ago?
So in 3 years, I'll be high sun mage pretty soon.
You can see he smiles at that and says, "Oh, I gotta tell Oyamba to watch his back then."
Yeah, he better. I've been trying to fight him for the past several months.
Banji, with how your classes have been going, I would not doubt it. Charvel, he says fully seriously. Banji, he's developed the belief that Banji's a prodigy savant for Tepa's Sun activities.
Little do you know, it's just Vanja's done all these classes already, so that's all just memories coming back to him.
Oh my god.
He's cheating.
Well, really, you're just paying for the same degree twice, so it's really, you're getting the short end of the stick with this one.
Not even paying him.
Paying with your time, on it.
Yeah, you guys are getting paid to come here to work.
Yeah. All right. I know they got a good education system in the Mwangi Expanse where they actually pay for their people to go to school.
All right. Well, he says, if you have any other questions for me, please go ahead.
Are you gonna be around? Or are you headed off again?
I'll be around for a bit, but I think once you guys become conservatives and I get that part, I might and then move on to another story and see where it takes me.
Okay. I have another just random question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to live in a house made of food, would you rather a house made of cheese or of cookie dough?
Ooh. Can I have a cookie dough, but the cookie is a cookie that has, I don't know, some type of cheese in it? The best of both worlds?
haven't considered
I
that.
like it.
Dechara frowns. That is the worst option.
Somehow you have failed the question. No, that's a great idea. I like it. All right, I write that down. Perfect. Okay.
I remember hearing about, there's like a type of cookie where it's like 2 cookies and in between it was like a weird mushy cheese.
Like a fondue.
I'm not sure. I think someone called it, started with an an R or something like that. I don't remember. Well, maybe it was a cracker.
I'm hungry. Can we go to the lunch dining hall thing now?
Oh yeah, you probably should before
Oh yeah.
while you can get dinner. Well, again, my door is always open for you 5. Oh, well, 7. He looks at Nesta and Noodle.
He barks.
All right.
Don't let me keep you. And with that,
All right, let's go.
there's a level 5.
Hooray!
As they're walking back, Char's like, "Hey, cookie, cheese in the cookie." What
Yeah, I
a-
think it's like creative.
eh,
Imagine it's like a cookie dough
ridiculous.
house with like cheese furniture, you know?
I am not big on cheese. It does not agree with my stomach.
Oh, are you one of those lake intolerance or whatever it's called?
I think the majority, the denizens of the Mwangi Expanse, are lactose intolerant.
Lactose intolerant. I'll write that down. Don't make the churro cheese.
I'd appreciate it.
Let's go get some dinner and, do our classes, right?
Cue montage.
All right. So, yeah, feel free to take a moment to get yourselves to level 5, and you still have your 2 weeks of downtime for this semester.
Nice.
So now that we're level 5, if we were starred in one of our branches, do we automatically just level up?
If it's
And that-
were you level 4 and starred?
I'm definitely starred, so I think so.
In which one? Your secondary or your primary?
Primary.
Then yes, it jumps up to 5.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll go over that when we get to that.
Well, I mean, if you're currently level 5 now, does anybody have any other starred things at level 5? I mean, at 4 that were starred already?
No, I don't.
How would we know?
There should be a star next to your thing that says your primary branch. I would have put it there when you guys got it. Like a little asterisk.
Nora, I got you.
It looks like Lotus, you do not have it now.
Sad.
Oh wow, you made a little chart for it.
I've got report cards for every semester so far.
Oh wow.
For all of us?
Yep, the early
Yeah,
ones
I
are pretty
do.
rough.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Vanji was the only one who was starred.
Yep, Banji's knocking it out of the park.
I'm
Goodness.
just really good at school, guys.
It's just built different, strangely.
Chippa-san classes are just easier somehow.
Also,
It's almost like it's all determined by a random roll of a die.
no, it's because of this person right here.
It's because of Essie, my best friend.
Do not discount Banji's
Giving you
efforts.
all the homework copies.
I see them leaving
Oh,
very early in the
Unbelievable.
morning.
also, I
to
forgot.
train.
You guys have
Everything.
unlocked a new thing for studying. If you
Oh,
decide
yeah?
to use if you decide to use your downtime to study with you're a friend who's also in your group. So if you have a person who you became friends with, they share the same thing and they have a classroom benefit, and you decide to study with
Okay.
them,
Okay.
you can get a +1 circumstance bonus on your check. If you have 2 people
Study group.
that are friends, you can study with them as your downtime thing, and it will become a +2 circumstance bonus to your study check.
Oh my god. All right, I need friends. All right, are any of you assholes in my classes with me?
You have to be so it has to be one of the fire dormitory people that are friends.
These guys are in the dormitory.
It has to be one of the NPCs that give you this bonus.
I don't know who I'm friends with. Let me check for the bestiary.
I haven't updated yet, so I'll let you know. Let me check. Let me check who's friends with Lotus.
I'm friends with single mom. I know that,
Yeah, you are friends with single mom.
but she's
which
not
is
in the same
is
classes as me, though, right?
She's in Emerald Bells.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
What about alcoholic cat?
Alcoholic Cat. Yeah, you are
Yeah.
friends with Alcoholic Cat.
All right. What classes is he in?
Cesare is in Cascade Bearers.
Okay.
There you go.
Can I study with both of them and get a +2, or do we all have to be? All three of us have to be in
So
the same.
which class are you studying for?
I'm chasing bonuses tonight.
Which
Or
class are you
whatever.
studying for? Yeah.
Whichever one I can have the most bonuses on. Are those my only two friends?
Let me check here.
What
Anchorroot
about
Anch-
midget dog?
Is that Anchor?
Anchorroot is a friend.
Okay.
Um,
What do they study?
They're
Scribes.
Crane Scribe.
Well, are you trying to study Emerald Bows? Because
Huh?
I'm in there. We could study together.
Yeah, but he already said that you don't count for a
Oh,
bonus.
sorry.
It's not you. It's God.
Alright.
Surely you of all people could understand when
No,
God
I
tells me
get
something,
it.
I have to listen.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
If you want to do Emerald Bows,
Maybe if you went
have,
to Italy again for 3 weeks, you would count.
So
Maybe.
if you wanted to study for Emerald Bows, that's Ignacy and
Mhm.
Tzenoway, and you're both friends with both of them.
Okay. All right. Do I have 2 Cascade Bearer friends?
So Cascade Bearers would be Mariama
Mhm.
and Cesare. You're only friends with Cesare. You're not friends with Mariama.
Mariama's that cultist lady, right? Started her own cult. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't have enough time to make friends with her before the test.
I mean, you could use this downtime. This downtime for this.
Yeah, you got downtime right
semester.
now.
But I have
Yeah.
to spend the downtime studying to get my +2 bonus.
Right.
Yep.
Because I didn't get to answer the question about Cheese House.
Because someone rolled a 3 for me. Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's a recap.
Okay. Listen, I'm just gonna be like we're gonna hang out and Emerald bows it up.
Oh, keep in mind. I think I mentioned this before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Never mind. I didn't. I thought there was something here, but there wasn't.
Oh, okay. Definitely not nervous. Alright.
Is Charo friends with the Okuro or Noxolo?
Let me check here. Lotus is the biggest friend with Okoro. You're not, and Noxolo. Nobody's friends with Noxolo. No one's paid any time to Noxolo.
These recluses. It's tough. Like
What?
the Uzunjati are all fairly reclusive. It seems.
They're all solo.
I mean,
they're all lone wolves.
I mean, no. Okoro, he has game night every night.
Yeah, Charo goes to him, but he
Yeah.
doesn't like
enough.
Charo though. Yeah, I know.
You gotta talk to him more.
Yeah, see, Charo's the guy.
I tracked down a from a different universe, Magic the Gathering Game Night Edition, and he's just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. I guess we're game friends.
Charo's the guy where Noxolo's got like the like lands on free parking, and he's like, "Oh, I get the money." And Charo's like, "Well, it says here in the rules actually, you don't get the money for free parking."
That's a popular house rule, it seems. It's not actually
Yes,
in the...
you have to buy the property immediately.
It's a garbage rule.
Yes, if you-
It's like rolling a d20 for your grades.
If you
Okay,
don't buy the property, you have to auction it immediately. And then Charo's always surprised that they keep moving game night. Today is where he's not available.
Oh yeah, and they don't even know that if someone lands on a property and they don't want to buy the property immediately goes to auction. So it's a strategy to not buy the property and then to buy it at auction. But no, these simpletons, okay? The rule book is only 6 pages long. And they just like, no, this is how my father taught me to play it. Your father was a fucking moron. Sorry. I get very passionate about games.
I like having
Yeah, as you guys have-
electricity
as-
and
as-
waterworks.
As you're having this conversation in the dormitory as you guys walk in, Okoro
Two
says,
worse
"Yeah,
spots.
that's right. You gotta use the rules." He's like,
That's right. That's
standing right next
right.
to you, crossing his arms, being your yes man for a moment there.
So anyways, how much downtime do we have before the test? Because
2 weeks.
So you already did your check for this semester. That was at the beginning of the semester. But no one took their 2 weeks of downtime that you get every semester yet. So you guys have the 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
If
know.
you
We didn't have
want
that
to
option yet. So.
So if I study with these two people for 2 weeks, is that a +4 bonus?
No.
Hmm.
The max you can get is a +2 on your
And I
next.
only have to study with them for 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I can use the other, week to do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we're leveling up before the downtime?
You already level up. You're level 5 now as you're about to do your
Oh,
down.
am I? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A week. I could learn a new spell. Or I could try to make friends with cultist lady. Need that +1 bonus.
You're jonesing.
Alright. What's the cultist lady's name? Karen?
Mariam.
I think Vanji's friends
Ma-
with her. You could find out from Vanji how to.
Oof.
What,
You know, I'll
what they
do it
like.
my own way. That's
Oh.
fine. So, Mariama,
Fight.
dear,
Just knock on her
I'd
door.
Will you just talk about yourself so that I might listen?
She looks at you and gives you this look.
What?
I thought you'd never ask.
And says, I mean, sure. I mean, what do you ask? Just talk about my. What are you trying to?
I don't know you as well as I'd like, and you've had such an exciting and interesting life, and I want to know more about it, more about you. Not about your, what was it, your mother, someone. I don't care about those people. I care about you. What you've been through. What you
my
want.
mom, my mother. What?
Yeah. I want to know what you're about.
Okay. Okay. What do you want? I mean, you just want to come in and you want to go get dinner or something?
Sure, if you're asking. All right. Yeah. All right. I mean, is this a date or?
You're a
How about-
Shaw, like yell down the
how-
hall. Read
how
the
about-
room.
You know what? I seen you. Is Nessa with you while you're doing this? While you're talking to her?
I mean, Nessa's always around.
All right. She looks down, kind of out of her room and like looks left and right, and like kind of sees Nessa, having this chat with Chicken, and then turns around and sees she turns around and looks at her familiar. Right here, just hanging out in his room, with the skull under his foot.
Yeah.
And she says,
his favorite
about-
skull.
"How about okay, yeah, we can go get dinner, and you know about something about hexes and stuff like that, right? So I have this idea." And so she's gonna say, "Let's go get dinner," and she's gonna ask you about hexes.
Nice.
And
Just two bad witches off to dinner. That's lovely.
She's gonna explain some hexes that she's been working on as well. What I want you to do is give me an occultism check.
All right. So I'm calibrating, because Peanut broke Chamomile. So I'm, trying to fix Chamomile. This was apparently the face I was making while scheming to make friends with this this girl. All right. Occultism. I'm actually trained in that. I'm an expert in occultism. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Secret or public?
You'll know if you succeed or fail.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, really good. All right, so
Coven?
let me see here. All right, so yeah, you guys go have dinner at the dining hall, and she starts explaining how she's been trying to work out on this this hex that makes people walk into, have control over their legs, so make them walk to where she wants them to walk. She knows about evil eye and that one, and doing that, and she's done a lot of practice, and you see her like practicing her evil eye, giving you this look.
It's evil eye.
Yep.
Okay.
And she says, so what I'm trying to work on right now is sort of a stumbling hex, where we make them, I could control where where they're moving, because there's sometimes there's people who like, when you're walking in like a crowd and that person like steps on the back of your heel because they're walking too close.
Are you
Sometimes
having a race
sometimes
on
you
a
want
beach?
yeah, sometimes you just want have that person like walk off a cliff,
What?
So so I've been trying to work on this curse so that when that happens, I could probably make somebody maybe walk off a cliff.
I feel like that's right up Lotus's alley.
Yeah. All right. Little puppeteering. That's okay.
I know you do a lot of summoning. At least that's what I've heard. So,
It's true.
trying to command a person without using the command spell.
Yes, I feel like, how would I describe this in a way that wouldn't sound metagamey? I feel like this would be a category of spell that would be easier to resist because the effect would be so devastating if they failed.
Possibly.
Now, if you're not trying to actually seize control of their body or their mind, but instead present an outside force that could then hoist them off the cliff, then we might have something more manageable, something a bit more reliable. If I'm going to dispose of someone, I want to make sure that it's actually going to happen.
That makes sense.
What about a very brief summoning of something large, powerful, to hoist them over a cliff or out a window, whatever you happen to need.
But at that point, you're now making a summoning spell. It's no longer a hex.
I suppose.
It's something to workshop.
Indeed. Do you happen to have a list of... Well, I'll just ask you. Of everyone in our dormitory, who would be the first one you would use that hex on?
Oh, Abram.
Nice. He does always want to fly.
When you cackle, she cackles too.
Nice. Then we just start cackling like the Dr. Evil and his friends used to do in the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, people in the dining hall are like looking at you guys. Why are you just sitting there cackling? Yep. And you guys have a wonderful night teaming and cackling.
All right, nice. All right.
And yeah, that pushes you up to friendship.
Heck yeah.
Wait, so real quick, did they become friends with Barry up, or did they still need to work on it?
No, that they were. Lotus was right on the cusp.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
This was the last thing. Yeah, Chanel. And remember, they had the classroom bonus. So their classroom bonus is that you can reroll a check to study for Cascade Bearers classes. You can just choose to reroll.
You get
That's
advantage
your
on
classroom
Cascade checks now.
Wow. That's really good.
Yeah, this is a fortune effect, so that means hero points won't work afterwards if you try and hero point.
Oh, it's just like a free hero point.
Yeah, she gives you a free hero point for studying classroom checks.
All right, nice. And now I can have a +2 with a free hero point.
Yeah, but if you spend the next week of downtime just studying with the two of them.
That is my plan.
Okay. That's Lotus this 2 weeks. Taken care of. All right. Let me see here. What else? Oh, keep in mind you did unlock her thing, so she unlocks because you're friends with her, and you already had access to this because of Vanji, but you now have access to this witch feat if you wanted to slot it into a witch slot,
Oh, this is the one that knocks people off a cliff that she's working on.
Mm-hmm.
With the twist of a finger, you send a creature careening at a haphazard trajectory. They must attempt a reflex save. If they succeed, they have a -2 penalty to athletics and acrobatics. But if they fail, As a success, and each time the target strides, it must use the first 5 feet of movement of the stride to move 5 feet in a random direction. But if they critically fail, you get to decide the first 5 feet of movement each time they stride. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So it's an
Okay.
uncommon witch feat that now you have access to. So it's in your list of feats that you can select when
That'd
you.
be cool if you're running away
get a
from
wi-
something and you both have 25 feet. You make them go 5 feet in the opposite direction first, and they can't catch you.
Yeah,
Say
it's
I
pretty
reach.
good.
It is sustained though, so that's you spending an action to move to keep it sustained. But you can cackle, and
mean-
also if
There you
Ness, and also if Ness is there, it's sustained.
You also learn Ill Omen, which is pretty dope if you can get a critical failure to land. Because then they have 5e disadvantage to everything they try to do.
Mhm.
But only for
Alright.
1 round.
Oh,
All right, so that's
Yeah.
Lotus.
on a
Take
boss
care of.
monster,
Anybody,
though.
All right.
anybody else doing downtime? Well, I guess we go down the line. Chitaro, what are you doing for your downtime?
All right. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make some friends.
All right.
All right. So between Okuro and Noxolo, do any of them hail from any particular locales that have unique languages that they
right,
might happen to
so-
speak?
I'm glad you bring it up. Apparently, if you didn't know, Okoro was actually from Sengor.
Okay. What about Noxolo?
Noxolo, you here? So with Noxolo, actually, I'm looking at it right now. She is very secretive about her past in terms of, where she comes from.
Okay.
Seems like that's a tough spot for her.
Okay. So what I was thinking for the level 5 feat, I was thinking about taking multilingual, so you get learn 2 new languages. So I guess he will look in, since Noxolo is secretive, he'll look into Okuro from Sengor. I guess the idea would be if there's a specific language Char would be learning during downtime that maybe would help him connect better with Okuro.
Where was Chicharo from again?
Sengor as well, yeah.
All right, there you go.
I think he
Let
would
me see here.
already speak all language. He's trying to bond over
Over
trying
language.
to trying to learn, be working it, because Uzanjati, they're all about knowledge. He might
Yeah.
he'd be coming to them for pointers on whatever their language, try to use that as an in for
Let me see
spending
here.
time together.
All right. So, something that Okoro. So in terms of languages, I will say that over the course of the year, you've heard Okoro speak. Let me check here real quick.
And hopefully it's what he doesn't already know.
He is. Oh wow. He has actually spoke diabolic.
Okay, that's
He's
is that the devil one?
Yeah, that's the one. You heard him speak that
Useful for
while he's
infernal games.
Yes. You've seen him read. There's been times where he's like on a new game and while he's reading it, he's reading it in diabolic. And there's been times where you see, and I'll say this is on kind of a side note thing. You've heard talks of him being like scolded by Zuma, saying that hey, there's these games are actually hidden ways to get children to worship devils. And stuff
Oh
like that.
man, when the rules tell you to go into a dark room and chant the name 3 times, like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay.
So there's been times where you've heard him and Zuma argue about this stuff. So you've heard him speak diabolic. Let me see here. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that are more common that you've heard him speak.
I think Charo would think that's pretty interesting. Yes, I guess. I guess go ahead. Yeah.
You've heard him speak Kibwani.
Okay, I know that one.
Yep. And that's about it. You've heard Kibwani,
Nice.
diabolic, and and Mwangi.
Okay, yeah. So I guess the first time he heard Okuro summoning demons with his book or with his game knowledge, he probably would have looked into it, kind of saw that it was a new language, and then would have started to learn it over the year that he's been going to the Magaambya. So at some point within these 2 weeks, he's developed enough of a working knowledge of the language, and he would go to Okuro and see if they could practice conversation and maybe play a game in Diabolic, and see if he can bond that way and maybe make a friend.
All right. So when you say, hey, you speak Diabolic and you want to practice it, first thing he goes to is pull out that game he was reading the rules for. He's like, I've been trying to find somebody I can play this with.
Nice. He's like, how is my pronunciation?
Good enough. This is about as good as your storytelling.
Sure, we'll take that as a compliment. He knows deep down that it's not, because he's got an insane passive insight, but he's down to play the game.
All right, you can go ahead and give me a society to decipher writing. You can also give me an arcane or a cultism.
I will do
decipher writing.
Are any of them bonuses?
Or
like easier DCs?
Oh no, they would all be the same DC.
All right,
unless you have like something like, if you have lore gaming, that will be a lower DC.
Unfortunately, do not. I do have society though, so I will throw that out here.
And if there's something else lore that you have that you might think might be appropriate, you can also argue it as well. 22. Let me check here real quick. All right, yeah.
Nice. So we're able to piece together. We find it. This is the rules for Dungeons and Dragons, 3.5 edition.
In Diabolic.
Yep, in Diabolic. Everything was in Diabolic.
Excellent.
And it turns out Diabolic is actually just English. Real life.
Perfect.
All right, so
all these words, they sometimes they are spelled the same, or they have completely different sounds.
Yeah, the language trying to trick you.
What even is a pronoun? All right, then so I guess first language he'll learn is Diabolic, and then
let me see what this moves you to. For him, you are not friends yet.
That's all right. All right. So we'll learn Diabolic, and then for his other language he's able to learn. Are there any that he has picked up, or that he's kind of gotten the vibe that would be good to know in this area? Because right now he knows Kalda, Ekrije, Shape Script, Kibwani, Taldani, and Zanba, and now Diabolic.
So when you guys were dealing with Kolo, you've seen Kolo walking around. You've seen
I think we have a Kolo speaker, so I wanna.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I speak Kolo.
So let me see what languages you might have heard out in Mintambu. You would have heard Draconic between a lot of the kobolds that are there. There's considering that you've heard something about Tripkeys, maybe you want to learn their language.
Okay.
There's also Tripkeys just walking around in Tambu as well. There's dwarves. You see a lot of dwarves in Tambu, so if you want to learn dwarven, let me check here. I need to look at.
Any trade languages?
Yeah,
he knows all the trade languages.
Oh, you already know those.
I'm opening up a document real quick. 1 second. I'll let you know.
Nice.
All right. So common language you would have heard. There's Orcish, Sakharov from the Taldan, Halfling, Gnomish, There's like Virgeni,
Got that one. I
Shinka.
put a Mizunu, Okuden, Yoden.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Jotun's there. Orcish.
Does he get an idea of like which one? I don't know. I guess you'll probably just start learning trip key. We'll say you'll do that, yeah, or whatever.
And remember, since you got this from a feat, this link you got this from a ancestry feat. You can always retrain your ancestry feats,
Oh, okay, nice.
and by retraining, you can end up picking different languages.
Right on.
So you can retrain out of multilingual and get multilingual again and pick 2 different.
All right, for now, yeah, we'll say he's got his speaking of diabolic, and then he'll start learning trip key, and we'll be going. What is the trip key language? Oh, just trip key. Nice. Oh man, trip key is not even an option in here.
It's called Gripply still.
Gripply.
Hasn't been updated in the languages yet.
All right, I got it. Char now knows. Let's see. 8 languages.
Damn.
He gets another one every time he upgrades his society, so he'll have 10.
Whoa.
All right. So I guess he spends a week.
Another language. I'll just let this know. Another language that's common that I didn't mention that's actually pretty common in Ntambu is Iruk, which is the lizard folk language as well.
Okay.
Iruksi.
Iruksi. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lizard folk language. So Asahanu uses that language sometimes.
All right.
Maybe we'll become friends with the teacher too.
It's the link. Hold on. I accidentally clicked on something I wasn't supposed to. All right, it's like the language this guy's speaking right now, where he's asking about pizza.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So I guess a week hanging out with Okoro, and then what is Nox Solo like?
Nox Solo? I mean, nobody's really like.
They like dancing.
I mean, yeah, you've seen them dance a lot. You've seen them spend some time. I guess some of the common things that you've seen them do. They've done some bone stuff with Ankaru. You've seen discuss fashion with Ignacy and Zenaway. They every morning you see them practice dancing. You can say every time you've had there's been like group things when she has spoke. She a lot of time kind of talks about sort of macabre stuff. One of the strangest things that something that might come out is that she always ends up sort of leading always to like hypothetical murder cases and stuff like that. So she needs to have a thing about death.
Hypothetical murder cases.
Also Snapple.
Oh, and also she has her her pet.
Yeah.
Plus Snapple. Yeah.
Snapple.
If you could help me figure out what this is, you can be my friend. I think
scientists want to know.
I think that's the very first thing she's like. I don't know what it is, but it's just
she doesn't know.
All right. Okay.
You do.
All right. Sure, I'll put a pin in that. For a second week of downtime, he's just gonna work. He's gonna head down, and he kind of wants to hang around the pet store / sanctuary. Kind of keep an eye on things. Kind of because figure there's more going on there, so he's gonna work there for a week.
All right. Go ahead and use the earn income macro.
All right, so we're doing crafting at a level 5.
You're doing level 5? Okay.
I think you said do 6, right?
You can do up to 6.
Oh, I'll just stick with 5.
It's a higher DC, so you could fail.
What is the shoot? I think I have it. Let's see, working Pathfinder. I think the DC at level 5 is what, like 22? I can pull it up. Earn income. Actions. Task level 5, DC 20. Okay. DC 22 is level 6. All right. Let's see, what do we got? We got a plus 14. So if we did a 26, we'll do a level 6.
I was gonna say, like, you have a crazy bonus, man. Send it. I'm probably also gonna work there for critical success. Look at that.
Nice.
All right. You put 2 weeks. You want to put?
Oh, whoops. So just half that.
Yeah. So it would be
35, 14.
14 gold and 35 silver.
Nice. All right. Does anything out of sorts happen over the week that he's working there, or is it?
Yeah, with that week of working there, it seems like things are nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. When you get there, working in the morning, she's out, feeding the pets like normal, filling up, replacing their water troughs, and everything seems fine.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's how he'll spend his 2 weeks.
I will say, and I'll just give you this since you're looking out for it. As you're there, every once in a while you'll catch her just looking around.
So she seems kind of paranoid of something.
Yeah, she seems a little bit paranoid, but like over the week, nothing out of the ordinary happens. And then you can kind of see by the end of the week of you working there, she stops being paranoid.
Nice. Okay, that's good. He'll sometime over the course, he'll say, if ever there is an issue that you need, you can come to the Spire dormitory at the Magaambya, and anyone there would be willing to help you. Especially
when you say that, you just see when you mention going to the Magaambya for help.
He throws up. She vomits.
Yeah, she there's like a obvious disdain.
Or whenever I come by to help, you can just let me know. Or Dusty, I'll write down Dusty's contact info. You can contact Dusty.
Well, I'm probably I was gonna do we get downtime there too, so maybe we're
okay.
Nice.
So. All right, so yeah.
So wouldn't you guys be there at the same time?
I think so. Yeah, that's
well,
why. But
he went it doesn't necessarily have to be. It doesn't necessarily have to. So a semester is 3 months. So your 2 weeks is spread out between those 3 months. So it could have been a weekend or 2 or a day or however you want to spread it out, but it combines into 2 weeks amount of time. So it doesn't necessarily have to be you guys are at the same time, or you could be there at the same time. It's up to you.
I think we should. I definitely would have gone with you. I think that would have been fun.
Yep.
We could bond over that, and then just in case too, right? Because we don't know what happened there. Just kind of like a buddy system,
Yeah, true.
All right.
Give Princess a wide berth.
Your 2 weeks.
Michelle.
Oh, sorry.
You got your 2 weeks of downtime.
The first week, I want to go to teacher Asayu of the Uzanti.
Asanu, yeah.
Asanu, yeah. I want to take that map that we found from the library, that partial ruin map, and see if he or she knows anything about it or can help me identify it.
Okay. All right. If you want to use your so you'll head there and they'll give you this is right up their alley in terms of history about the Mwangi Expanse. It's right up there the alley. And as you're kind of talking, there's some moments of them kind of rattling off, but they do point you in the right direction of what books to look at and what where to do research. So, but they say they kind of in the middle of eating one of their micro-rappers while you're talking to them, they say, well, this seems like a perfect opportunity for you to work on your research skills. So I can point you in the right directions, and give you the right sort of give you your own map of how to find the information you're looking for. But it's going to be up to you to complete it. And so what I need you to do is give me a nature, survival. Let me check here. Society, or applicable lore. If you have a lore that you think might help you with this. Academia lore will help. You have any terrain?
No,
Forest
I
or-
don't. If it's in the jungle, maybe that one, but otherwise.
Jungle lore?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, jungle lore
Otherwise,
will
I'll-
also count too.
Yeah, nature's a little better, so I guess it depends how much difference.
The lore, if you
Yeah.
do use a lore, the DC will be reduced. Not that much, but it is a reduced DC.
Okay. Yeah, well, well, it may not be in the jungle, so we'll go with nature right now, and if I narrow it down, then I can, follow that lead in the future.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're not sure. Oh.
Reroll.
Oh, okay. All right, 1 second. Hold on,
Very
I need to
sure.
open up, I need to open up
Who needs hero points?
It was
for
like the next.
studying?
It was like the next book over. You're gonna reach for a book. No, not that one. This one. Dusty.
There's a
pamphlet.
glow coming from this one.
So, you've figured out that this map is a partial map of the ruins of Bloodsalt.
Bloodsaw. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on.
I think you mentioned that when we found it too.
Mhm.
Maybe I can figure out exactly where it's at.
Yep. Just give me a second here. All right, so about 150 something miles east of Nantambu, by the Tarawa Lake, there's the ruins of Bloodsalt, which was a like kind of lost to history. All they know is that one day it used to be, at some point, it used to be a thriving community living along this lake, and then they all vanished, and then the place became sort of a ruin. Nobody settled there anymore, and it just seems to be a ruin. From what you did some research, people are saying that there's a sort of plague in this place where after some time people just drop dead while they're living there. And so no one has been able to go through and do any research or do any archaeological surveys at this point. Because when they go there, all of a sudden, seemingly random, it was just drop dead.
Really nice
Maybe
place.
Noxella
Yeah.
told you about that one. It's a mystery. Murder mystery.
I really wanted
Yeah,
to
they
travel
did.
there.
They did all vanish. So okay.
Premier vacation
Interesting.
destination.
Well, I'll keep that in the back of our mind.
But you know that if I guess at some point, if you ever go to this ruined city, at some point maybe, I don't know, this thing will give you a +1.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a map,
Coulda,
you know?
coulda,
A
coulda.
little fog of war.
I
analogy.
don't know, Dom. The Mwangi Expanse is really big.
Yeah,
lots
what
of
are the
cool places
odds?
to check
What are
out.
the odds? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, what are the odds?
I will say that there is a 99% chance that we will end up in those ruins, though. I just.
So you gotta find the other part of that map. Get a +2 bonus. It says one of these maps gives you a +1. I don't see 2 of these maps.
Alrighty. All right, so that was your first week of downtime.
Second week, I'm gonna continue working on Teacher Rossetti and assisting her with her work. Hopefully, maybe cracking her shell a little bit.
You mean core right?
No.
Lacetti or
Ulawa.
Ulawa?
Oh yeah, Urawa, my bad.
I was gonna say I don't remember you going
we
to
haven't
talk
done
to
anything
Rossetti
with
yet.
Rossetti.
Okay. All right. What's your approach in this case? In this one? This time? This semester?
Step 1 is to approach, and then step 2 is to say something.
I guess
I will-
while assisting with like her paperwork, I would fill her in on some of the stuff we ran into. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because we
Okay.
ran into like the snake men, which then had, the pet snakes, and
Oh yeah,
one
that
being
weird,
raised,
that magical artifact they were making or something.
and maybe she has an idea of snakes being bred in captivity to like guard things.
All right.
Yeah, just some of the bestial creatures that we've kind of like run into while I'm guessing I'm doing her grading papers or whatever for her.
Okay. So, is there anything you like? So, do you let her know about everything, or is there anything you leave out?
Mostly just about the animals, because
Just
I don't
animals.
think
You're
she
just
has.
focusing on animals then. Not
Yeah,
about
because I don't think she
the
has any
story.
interest really about like the social stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. You can tell that she has found some interest in the animals, but when you like mention like none of uh, uh at the animal lot, the animals that you ran into, that you didn't get a chance to like kill any of them and see what might have, like. There's a point where she like mentions like it would have probably been interesting to look into and see what happened inside that Mespeshi. See how it worked.
There are 2
Probably should
paths.
have killed it. I did get, and then talking about the griffin, she says that there was a moment where she did get to look at one of those. And as you're kind of talking, as you're like talking about animals to her, you can tell that she is like, if you're talking about animals and like figuring out how they work, or like, if the animal's dead and they're like dissecting them and figuring out how their inner workings are, and then like talking about any of those type of things, she seems very receptive to the point where she's not even paying attention about um you know like you as somebody she's not interested in. Like, she seems very interested in these animals, and like as you ask questions about them, she corrects them. And this is actually one of the first time, like, this is like her in her element. She actually kind of seems like a teacher when she's talking about animals like this. um but go ahead and give me a nature check. All right, perfect. All right, so I mean, for the most part, she's seen. There's moments where she realizes that she's talking to you, and like then you when there's like part of the story where it's talking about you going out and doing all this stuff, and she says, "You're not even in conservatives. What are you doing going out and doing this? Are you trying to be put a bad name for the school? We're supposed to keep our relationship with Nintambu separate. There's a whole reason why we have these things." And then there's parts when you talk about animals, she's like, "Well, I mean, it's like she wish she went out there and
Okay,
did that."
when she talks about us not being ready, I would agree with her. Like, yeah, we haven't even been here that long, but it's um. That old man guiding council or something has it in his idea of promoting us early for some silly reason.
When you say that, her eyes go wide. Be like, "What? For what?"
I don't know. I think is he like a writer or something? He seems, I don't know, story hungry.
Well,
I'm not sure if he really sees us as people or, well, ideas on a page.
Well, I guess it's whatever the school.
That's definitely going to be the next faculty meeting.
She kind of goes back and starts dealing with her own stuff again while explaining animals to you and hearing your tales. There are moments where you also get the feeling that even though you guys shouldn't be the school shouldn't be sending you out there, you also get the sense that she is like, well, I mean, if there was you get the sense that she would be okay. That if the school didn't tell you to go out there and you guys just stumbled across it and found it out, that would probably be even better. That would be better than the school telling you to go do it.
We'll investigate trapdoor dungeon.
Okay.
So like for her, pursuit of that knowledge,
Do and ask forgiveness later.
yeah, she's kind of like that. Like even if it'll put you in danger, it's worth the effort. But the school shouldn't be the one telling you to do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But overall, yeah, I mean, this is one of the first times you kind of like have been kind of on the level with Teacher Ulawa.
It took a year and a half.
It did. Alrighty. All right, Bonji.
Yes. I will spend my 2 weeks making friends as well.
Okay, who are you making friends with?
I am going to approach to Zenoway. I'm going to ask her if you'd like to take the kids and come out. Because I feel like the kids don't leave the dormitory too often. And just go for like a walk around Nintambu.
So, I will say, whenever Zenoway leaves to go to classes, she takes her kids with her. So
They probably don't leave Magaambya very often, though, right?
Yeah, they don't live in Magaambya.
I will offer to take her on a trip around to Nintambu and the kids as well.
Yeah, you think the last time they went out was probably the beach trip.
Hmm.
All right, you're trying to ask her to go out to Nintambu with them.
Yeah, like a shopping tree. Just a shopping trip, I'll show them all the great sights, the markets, just seeing things and walk around the city.
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. I will also explain to her that maybe the kids being around other humanoids might help them with their advancement to be, turn into half humanoid things. I have no frame of reference for that because I'm not an Anati, but
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. I mean, she after the pool trip, she says, "Well, you know what? There is more fabric I needed to get restock on some fabric to make some more clothes. They're getting so big now, and soon I've been making clothes for when they do learn to transform. So getting some more fabric so I can make some more clothes for them will be nice." Okay, sure. We can.
Yeah, you can shop. I can keep the kids busy and kind of babysit while you shop around.
Okay, you had her, and then you
I
said
lost her. I lost her. Oh no!
There's a pain on her face, and then she says, "Okay, well, yeah, we'll see how." Okay.
I can imagine.
Can I make an insight check? Bonji feels the vibes die, and he's not sure why.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and give me a sense.
I'll just make a perception check.
Bonji's spinning his staff around, and the kids are like attached from webs, swinging around. Hey.
Well, yeah, I would want that secret, but yes,
it's sorry.
It's okay. We'll move forward. You'll get the feeling that when you say you're going to look after the kids, you having a reputation of being like a fun, nonchalant, person, just not caring about other people's thoughts. Kind of rubs her the wrong way a bit, but then she realized that that's probably better.
Not caring about other people's thoughts. Okay, Zenoway, maybe I don't want to take you out shopping. Actually, never mind. No, I'll take her out.
The idea you get from her is that she thinks that you do not
are irresponsible.
Really not necessarily irresponsible, but you don't. You're you, and you're always going to be you, regardless of what people think.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And for her, she's about
Preach.
Not one rock the boat or be she's willing to change herself to make sure she doesn't bother anybody.
I see. So she wants to conform.
Yeah.
I get you.
But there's a moment where there's like a bit of like hesitation, and then part of this perception, this sense motive, you get the realization that maybe it's okay. That's why she's still going out.
I will keep these kids entertained with my music and my stories as we just go around Natambu. And like when we get to like significant landmarks and everything, I'll kind of stop and just take out my Korra and just kind of, tell them like maybe it's like a really, I don't want to say history, but like a fun story about something that a kid would probably enjoy. So not like a history textbook or anything, but like just a fun little comic book-esque kind of thing.
So I will say, when you guys leave the Magaambya, like walk out the thing, there's a moment where all of them kind of stop and look back at the Magaambya, and there's like a little. I'm using the same perception check that you do. There's kind of a little bit of a longing, and then they continue off into the top.
All three of them are like that?
All three of them kind of stop, turn and look back at the Magaambya, and then there's like a pause, and you kind of get a sense of longing coming from all three of them before they turn around and turn around and continue heading into the town.
It's their nest. They don't want to leave it. That's okay.
Well, it might also be the reason they're not like the place
Maybe.
so much.
Yeah. Maybe. All right. But I will take them out on a trip on the town.
All right. Let me check here, because I need to move the time forward a bit. Second here. Also, yeah. Another thing too. Make sure you guys get. This is the end of the this season, so everybody gets to just check here. Right now, you already got that one. So 1, 2, 3. You guys get 12 gold. Everybody gets 12 gold. So just remember that. As we enter into the fall semester.
I also do want to note that while we're walking, Noodle does act like a sheepdog, and does herd the kids to make sure they don't wander off.
All right, so as you because of the time frame now, as you guys go out and are doing shopping and stuff like that, there's moments where you guys go to like a clothing store and a fabric store, and Tsuzenue kind of takes them to a like changing room so that she can have them try on some clothes, some naughty clothes, and as well as get them measured for what you call it, for fabric that she wants to purchase. There's a moment where see here, Zanvi kind of while Tsuzenue is busy with Zachfa inside the room, Zanvi kind of turns to you, Vanji, and says, "You want to know a secret?"
Sure, I love secrets.
All right, you see him stand still and sort of begin to like sort of vibrate a bit, and then you see him stand on its hind legs and transform, and you see him in his human form.
What?
I thought he was gonna vibrate and explode.
And then he puts a finger on his lips and says, "Don't tell mom."
What? Why won't you want to tell your mom?
We're gonna surprise her.
Oh, that's so exciting. Can I help in any way?
Yeah, sure. And then
I don't know if you want to make it a big showy thing, but I can play music and stuff.
He goes back to his spider form. As he does that, you do see a lady that's like kind of walking by, sees this, and kind of yelps. When she sees the person turn into a little kid turn into a medium-sized spider, and you can kind of see Zombie kind of turn towards her in spider form, and looks a little sad.
Aww.
Don't let them bother you.
She defends.
I'm not gonna go track her down.
Attack.
Beat her up.
Yeah, she like yelps and then like kind of hurries away.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not gonna track her down.
Get a description.
Don't let people like that bother you.
You actually recognize her.
Oh, now maybe I will track her down.
Is it that lady? Yes, I knew that one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's the lady that gave us a hard time with the package, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we scared her to death with a floating skull, so that, I guess, worked.
Yeah, the reason why you recognize her is because she yelled the same way that she yelled when she saw the skull of her house.
Incredible.
If it makes you feel any better, she thinks she's haunted by like an evil skull, and it's cursing her with bad luck. So I think she's just on edge in general.
Are you sure?
And not that I had anything to do with that, of course. Yeah, listen.
Go ahead.
When people react like that, it's because they just don't they don't get things sometimes. But you get you, and that's what matters, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to coerce the DM to let me roll diplomacy instead of deception.
You can go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Okay.
Dang, so defeated. I heard your spirit leave your body just now.
No, because it did turn around. It did turn around.
All right, diplomacy.
All right, yeah. He kind of like stands his ground. He kind of like kind of pushes up his front legs a little bit to kind of stand tall. Like zombie is zombie.
Yes. And I don't want to say I know how it feels or anything, but people definitely look at me and say I'm a zombie sometimes, and that doesn't feel too good, but I know what I'm about, so.
Hey, remember, that's the first day they asked if you were alive or not.
Yeah. I get being judged by appearances, kid. Don't worry.
Zombie kind of turns towards you, Vanji, and says, Vanji, how'd you become so cool?
I'm just, created that way. My Pharasma's being.
How'd you become so cool? God.
Lotus's ears twitch in agitation somewhere.
There's like a cut. She sneezes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Another timeline.
All right. Yeah, she comes out with Zachva, and she has her clothes, and she says, "Oh, I think I'm good here. We can keep going." And is there anything else?
Yeah, let's head to that the food stalls where they sell all those kebabs and sticks of meat.
All right.
I'm starving.
All right. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. You have now made it to friendship status with Zenoway.
I also do offer to pay for some of her food. Yes, all right. She's my friend now. Hooray.
Yep.
What does she give me, Dom?
Oh,
her transactional.
Wasn't friendship enough?
Yeah, so you treat successes for Emerald Bros classes as critical successes instead.
No, not again.
But this doesn't apply when you cram.
So it's just like Essie's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you unlock Friend Fetch.
Oh, nice! Oh, I would have taken that. Is that a divine spell?
It's an arcane occult.
Tragic. I can't take it, but my friends can now.
Oh, somebody was already friends with Zenoway. I think Dusty was already. So you guys already had access to Friend Fetch because of Dusty.
Oh, right. Okay, that's fine. I have Arcana Halcyon Magic, so I get a scroll of it, but my scroll action economy is painful for me. That's okay.
Well, I'm sure there's
Her friendship is enough.
Better feat, like better spellcasting Halcyon Magic. Maybe you can get it done.
Probably. I think it's level 2 spell though, isn't it?
I believe it is a level 2 spell.
Yeah, so that's like a level 15.
No, it's level 1.
Oh, level 1? Maybe. I'm a bard too, so I can also pick it up through that. Okay, excellent. Friendship points, awesome.
All right, that was your first week.
And then during the second week, before I go make more friends, I do briefly knock on the door of the Lotus Witch.
The
Wait.
The
Lotus,
Lotus
a witch. Hold on.
Lotus A
sorry.
Witch. Yeah, we don't want to get
Whoa,
sued.
whoa.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued.
Sorry.
We'll
Lotus
see.
is
I
gonna
mean,
sue
I
me.
can, she'll come over here, sue me.
Our lawyers are crazy.
Yeah.
I remember there was this one. She already played Dungeons and Dragons once.
She hasn't
She
played
employs
Pathfinder
like
yet,
this
though.
Medusa wizard as a lawyer, I
I mean,
think.
how do you know?
Oh,
Right
there.
so Vanji, all of your suspicions thus far have actual mechanical reasons that you may not have been aware of because of this feat. Court graces. Unless you are intentionally presenting yourself differently, anyone who speaks with you assumes that you are a noble or closely associated with nobility.
Yeah, it's because you're a princess.
Right.
Wearing a crown too.
You said it enough that I was like, fuck it. I'll just take this, even though it's not mechanically very strong.
I bullied Crash into a feat.
Yeah, you
Nice.
bullied me into mechanical role playing. So,
Oh, I got him.
all right. So I mean, I'm not an NPC, but I'll try my best. You're gonna use downtime to hang out with me? Is that
No,
what you...
I'm not hanging out with you. You're not that.
Okay.
You can
Oh
assume
my
that
god.
you guys are always hanging out.
Yeah,
Oh,
relax.
damn. Now Dom punishing us for your bad decisions. Okay. All right. What else you got then?
I knock on her door. Does she answer the door?
Yeah, she answers the door.
Awesome, cool. Hey, Lotus.
Mm.
I've been kind of keeping something from you,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I've done some soul searching recently, and I feel like I should give this to you because I feel like it'd be useful for you, and I feel like you use these things to better yourself in ways I cannot understand and sometimes agree with. He takes it a book.
Oh wow, she was mentally prepared for you to give her like berries and mud and be like, "I made you makeup from scratch." But when she sees the book, she is pleased.
It's a ritual book.
Oh, all right.
It's a ritual of create undead.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be anathema to a follower of Pharasma?
Yeah, but I also see how creating these undeads gives you some kind of, I don't know, control or power over situations. So I feel like you would appreciate it.
I see. Well, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it.
Okay, don't mind the notes in there, please. Don't look at those.
All right.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
All right, have fun with your undead stuff. I just ask that you don't turn anyone we know into skeletons, please.
But skeletons are much better than zombies.
Or the zombies. That's not the point. You just no one we know, okay?
No one we know. All right. Understood.
Okay. All right. Enjoy your 2 weeks downtime, Lotus.
Contain a limited version of the Create Undead ritual, useful for creating zombies of 2nd level or lower. Keep away from Lotus. All right. How long would it take to master this ritual?
I mean, now that you have it, you can learn since you have this, you learn the ritual. You want to?
Hell yeah!
But remember, it is a limited version. You only go up to level 2, and remember rituals. So I'll post it in here. Here's the ritual.
Don't they just feed it to Nessa and then they get it?
Well, rituals.
Yeah, and this rituals are different.
Yeah, rituals are not necessarily spells. Rituals.
Anyone can cast rituals.
Yeah, anyone can cast a ritual. You don't have as long as you have the skills in order to do the checks needed for it. So in the case of Create Undead, it takes 1 day. You need to be within 10 feet for that 1 day. You need to be within 10 feet of one dead creature. And then you begin the ritual, which requires you to see here.
Oh, these zombies are 105 gold pieces
Yeah,
each.
5 gold each. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Is it only zombies?
Let me check here. Undead.
Can't wait for her to
Particular
look
type
at
of
it.
undead.
It's trash. I just
Yeah.
talking about trash.
Each specific is a particular type of undead. So you pick for all zombies, one skeleton, ghoul, so on, as long as it's the level. So you can raise them as whatever type of undead you want, but it has to correspond with the level.
Oh, so this ritual can create more than just zombies.
Yes, but it has to be with the level. So if you're doing it at level 2, you only can use you can create level 2 undead. So if we look up what undead are level 2, and those are the undead you can create.
Oh, I thought it was saying here there are many versions of this ritual, each specific to a particular type of undead. One ritual for all zombies, one for skeletons, one for ghouls, so on and so forth.
Oh, let me check here. And the ritual. Let me check in the notes for this one here.
It doesn't say they have to be humanoid though, and we have an abundance of geese.
What is?
Whoa! There's swans.
What if
2.
this is
Don't
like a
hurt
clue to
him.
what happened to that stone ghost fellow? Maybe it makes ghosts. Maybe this was used to make him.
Whoa! But he wasn't undead.
Right. Never.
So, specifically this one, it's only zombies, and it's up level 2 and lower.
All right, I will adjust the name. Lev 2 zombies or less only. All right. I mean, we could use a zombie to clean up around the dormitory. Oh, I'm gonna use legal lore to figure out if it's illegal for me to make a zombie to keep our dormitory clean.
Alright, go ahead and give me a legal lore check.
A zombie with a feather duster.
I don't have legal lore. I'm sorry. I have plainer Nantambu Games Academia.
How about society?
I do have society.
But life is a game.
All right, I'll roll it secretly, I guess, so I don't know. Is this steeped in history because it has to do with the Magaambya?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right. Okay, so, you think that if you let the proper people know inside the Magaambya, you'll be okay. If this undead made it outside of the Magaambya into Nantambu, it'll be an issue.
Okay. Good to know.
You would think that that you probably need to go through the proper channels when you're doing your ritual. They need to be there to make sure it's okay, and then you'll probably be monitored for a bit, and then it'll be okay for you to be have it around.
Cool. All right.
Get them to answer your door for you.
We put him in a little butler suit.
Now we just have to arrange some goose-related accidents.
Good thing we don't have any geese. That's a good thing.
They like to eat the shoes of small children. Maybe I'll poison the little spider kids' shoes. Just leave them laying around by the pond. Vanji, you have started something great here.
I'm glad. I hope this empowers you to do good.
Walks away.
All right. Vanji, what you doing your second week?
I hang out with Essie.
With Essie?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't even know if she provides a mechanical benefit for me, but I want to hang out with her because I want to learn more about her family.
All right, so you just want to hang out and learn more about her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Essie's the one with the famous mom. No wonder the other lady was confused.
She has two moms here that are high-ranking teachers. One is the bastard teacher, and one's the other teacher.
Is it her other mom, or is it like her sister? Do we know that yet?
Let me find out.
You want to ask her?
I'm gonna find out.
Go ask. I want to know. I'm so curious.
I'll take Essie to sparring practice, and we eat as well during it because Vanji likes food.
All right. So you just want to hang out and learn more about her. You're not trying
Yeah,
to.
pretty much.
Yes, you're pretty. Let me. Do you want to actually become even more friends, just in case?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just in
Just in
case.
case.
Yeah.
Oh man, this could backfire.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You guys. I mean, you guys can, interacting with them, and they can fall out of friendship with you.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. You guys do stuff they don't like.
Yeah, I'll become more friends with her, just in case.
Real life.
Yes, just like all right. So, all right, and you're just taking her. You're going to sparring practice with her.
Yep, we're going to sparring.
Go ahead and give me athletics.
How much there's due. Okay, now Dom, I'm just saying, in the Tempest Sun Mages you get athletics or performance. So I mean, can I be fancy?
I mean, are you sparring practicing, or
Yeah,
are you doing like Tai Chi?
I'll roll athletics. I'll roll athletics.
I mean, you guys could be doing other stuff like Tai Chi
Yoga,
or something like
stretches,
that. Yeah, yoga and stuff like that. Which will
sure. We're relaxing and just chatting. We'll do yoga. How about that?
Okay, go ahead and you can go ahead and give me performance. Honestly,
Okay.
that would probably be athletics. As somebody who's done yoga, as someone who does yoga every Thursday, it is definitely athletics.
Yeah,
But we'll let you do performance.
Okay.
You do yoga every Thursday?
Yeah.
Pity on me.
That's why your butt was able to break my chair.
Holy crap. Not the whole world.
It's all full
6,450
circle.
subscribers. No.
All right. Oh wow, that's amazing. All right, yes. You and her. There's actually a point where Essie's like shocked how good you are at, this sort of performative yoga, and she gets kind of competitive, and you guys end up kind of going going at it for a while. She's striking poses. Eventually you strike poses. Eventually it just turns to just you two dancing together. And then there's a moment where in the dancing and everything like that, it's just stops being competitive and just fun, busting moves and like making poses. And there's like a moment where you see Essie kind of like sort of relax.
Oh, thank God.
And just laugh and smile and have fun doing this.
Is this the first time we've seen her like generally have a good time doing anything?
Not necessarily. She seems to have a good time doing. She seems. This is the first time you've seen her, sort of relax, but she seems to have had a good time doing many things. Like when she babysits the kids, she looks like she's having a great time, playing with them. When you see her babysit them, whenever she's sparring, she looks like she's enjoying herself, but she's also very serious while she's doing it. So this is the first time you've seen her just like relax and be silly.
I definitely make fun of her a little bit, just a tiny bit. Not like in a malicious way, but more of a friendly jibe kind of way.
All right.
Yeah, so I ask about her. I've heard about there's another Dejana. Is that what her last name is? Yeah, Dejana.
Yeah.
Who is the learned one of Tempest Sun? Is that the?
Yes, that's my aunt.
Your aunt, right? I didn't realize you had so much family here. I guess.
Many of the women in my family have come to Magaambya and made all 10% mages, and all have been exceptional. And I'll do the same.
I mean, I think you're doing a great job so far. I think you're doing way better than I am.
Well, I appreciate it, Mwangi, considering that you're pretty much at the top of your class.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Well, when I become High Sun Mage, you can be the learned one for Tempest Sun Mage. How about that?
Well, High Sun Mage. You're going for High Sun Mage, are you?
Of course, yeah. I have lots of stake in doing well too from past people going here. So I got to make sure that I am at the top of my class and doing great, because that's what I'm supposed to do.
see.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
Made a rival. Made a rival.
Yeah. You see the big subtitles flash across the screen as the camera turns towards you. There's a big versus sign that says "rival" on it.
You're gonna be high.
And she crosses her arms and says, "I see. Well, then I guess I must. I gotta put you on my radar then, Bonji.
I wasn't already.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna. I didn't think you wanted to get there. You seem more free.
Oh yeah,
Free.
I can do both of those things.
All right. Well, by the end of this, let's find out who will be the one to actually be High Sun Mage.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's gonna be me.
We'll see about that.
How was your date, by the way? How'd that go?
It was okay. She kind of stares at you with like a half smile and shrugs.
Oof. That's tough.
And
Free food though.
yeah, it was a nice meal. He just kept talking about where he came from and his accomplishments and stuff like that. I mean, sure, that's all about what he's done, but nothing about actually him. What his goals are. Personal. Keeps talking about where he came from and not what he's going.
I think I would just eaten the food and just kind of tuned him out. I'm a big food fan. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a baking competition at some time. Next time, Zenoe and Ankarut do some stress baking. Maybe we should join them.
Stress baking. I've actually been learning how to cook because I've been in the kitchen. I've actually gotten pretty good at it. I made a stoop and I didn't burn it. And then I made some eggs, like boiled eggs. I didn't burn those either.
Okay, progress.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing wicked good.
Okay, yeah. And you could tell that she's like scrutinizing, like her eyes are like squinting, and she's trying to figure out if you're modest, trying to pull a deception out of her to hustle her. We just don't know what to talk about.
I think it's hard to tell with Vanji sometimes.
Yeah, it's just hard. She's not sure. I'm looking at your call it.
I took trained in crafting for this stuff, so I've gotten better. I put my skill in crafting, so
She's looking at your deception DC against her passive perception. She's not sure. All right. She says, "Well, I mean, this was fun, and we should definitely try baking. See who can do better baking, and then we'll see who's top of the class this semester."
Okay, well, don't get your hopes up when I crush you.
I hope you know that I might be becoming I'm shooting to become a conservative by the end of this year.
Oh, yeah, we are too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we had this whole thing. We got to hang out with oh shoot, Jatembe.
Jatembe.
Janatimo. What Janatimo?
Janatimo.
Sorry, I wanted to go hover over his art here to get his name, and it didn't show up, and I panicked.
Over here. It's over here.
Oh, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, we did a whole thing for Janatimo, and he said that the whole cohort.
What'd you do for him?
Oh, I regale her the entire thing. I don't lie to her. Don't hold anything back.
Oh, I'm not comfortable with this.
What? You guys
I'm comfortable with this?
Wait, there was
Hinduism?
Yeah, there's like a moment where like Essie is like
way to put our nepotism out for everyone.
There's a moment where Essie like freaks out where he's like, wait, so there was hidden serpent folk hiding in the school, and they were hiding in the eBay building, and wait, so the only reason why those griffins attacked the Nadi is because they were fed spiders?
Yeah, is this weird?
mean,
Figured
yeah,
this was a pretty normal occurrence considering how often we get attacked by
You're
bugs.
about to destroy her whole. She worked so hard.
oh my good. Like, there's a moment where like she's like turning around, like pacing and like thinking, and she says like, you so, and
I'm having a sudden realization I don't think I should have told you. I didn't think it was a secret though. I'm sorry. Can you not tell anyone?
I mean, when we get back to the dormitory, you guys are gonna have to tell us everything.
Oh no, Essie, listen, I don't think we should. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
Come on, we've known each other for almost a year now. You gotta at least let us know what's going on.
That's why I told you, because you're like one of my best friends. It's besides Chicharo, but it's just maybe we shouldn't incite panic or anything. Maybe we need. Timo told us to stay focused on our studies, and he was gonna handle it. Okay.
Okay. How about you tell us at this? I mean, we're all part of the Spire dormitory. We know, we've been through a lot. We went we turned into attendance together. We, dealt with the cave thing together. We've seen a lot. So you could tell us, and we'll keep your secret. How's that?
I feel like this is a decision that is not up to me entirely.
Oof.
All right. Well,
so
talk to your cohort about it.
So I mean,
is it okay if I tell Mike? Is it okay if what you told me I tell my cohort? Or would you wait? Would you want to wait until you talk to your cohort?
I need to talk to the cohort first, I think, because I don't know what the procedure is.
She walks up to you and puts out her forearm for a predator handshake. It says, "I'll keep your secret, Mwangi."
Okay, thank you, Esty.
I hope that you trust us enough at the Spire dormitory to let us know.
I look at my new anathema. Yes. Okay.
You have a new anathema? What's your new anathema? Being smart?
It's keeping promises and
yes.
honor.
Being smart. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I will talk to them and I'll see what they can do. I can't promise anything because it's gonna be up to them. But I agree. I think people should know. But again, it's not up to me. It's up to everyone. Okay.
All right. She nods. You can see that she's in thought right now, and says, "Wow, that's intense. You guys have been busy doing a lot."
Yeah, I've almost died like 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, I almost got turned to stone like yesterday.
Yeah, you guys are like adventurers rather than students.
I guess so. I mean, I don't think we're doing anything too crazy. If anything, we're just going down to the catacombs that are below the school and just kind of investigating down there. There's a bunch of weird stuff down there.
I mean, we did that too when we went. We're going.
Yeah.
Wait, catacombs.
I don't know if they're called catacombs. Like,
just keep going.
I don't know if I call them catacombs, but like little
maintenance tunnels.
At the school. Yeah, the maintenance tunnels. Yeah.
Yeah, we were all down there when we were mapping. Remember?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you guys go down there. We go down there sometimes. Sometimes we run into bugs. Sometimes we run into gremlins. Sometimes we run into lizard people, snake people. Normal stuff.
This is a lot. I need some time to process this. So let's go get something to eat and then.
I love food.
We could talk about this. We can figure this out later.
Okay.
All right. You got some SE friendship.
She's my best friend next to
Oh my god.
Honestly, you have the most friendship with her.
I thought I was your best friend, but let's see.
The last scene, let's see.
Yeah, it feels like everyone's your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it difficult to understand the definition of best if everyone's the best.
Everyone can be the best.
There's there was as you guys are talking about this, there's like a story time night, and somebody's talking about like there's this old like skeleton outlaw over in the The men away.
It's all our
Call people,
friends.
call
With
people their best
with
friends.
curse people, yeah.
Curse people by calling them their best friends. And they would just end up dying, and then also raising as undead.
Oh my god.
This is the ghost story from Noxolo.
I'm sure that's just made up. Doesn't sound real.
All right.
God.
All right, so that's Vanji's 2 weeks. All right, Lotus, we did yours already. Dusty, finish us off.
2 weeks. I think I'll try working at that place
Okay.
that we just got access to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of like checking out the general vibe of things. See, yeah, you already said it with Charles, but if she seems to relax at a certain point, like, so I was definitely picking up some weird vibes. So if she relaxes within a week, that's cool. I guess specifically working there, I want to see if we can resolve the stone tiger issue.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me the macro. How many weeks you working there just for a week?
Yeah.
For now. Okay.
And I'll just do level 5 because I'm not confident I can get to 22. I'm really worried about rolling a 1 and never being able to work there again. All right, so level 5, I'm doing nature. And
You can do nature, athletics, crafting, or survival.
oh, so the default is 2 weeks. So I need to set this to 7. Yeah, 7 days.
Mhm.
Okay. Natural medicine. Oh, circumstance bonus. No, that's when I can use a medicine instead. I can use nature instead of medicine.
When you use
When I
medicine
treat
check,
use treat wounds and stuff. All right, that's just normal. Oh, very close.
would you like to re-roll that?
Failure just means I get less money. Yeah.
Yep. Just means you get less money.
Does that also reduce like my social stand? Like, will she not like me anymore?
I mean, since you didn't critically fail, you're not gonna get fired. You just didn't do a good job, and so
No, I want to do a good job. No, you say it like that. How do I re-roll this?
Can you live with
Alright.
yourself?
Just go ahead and press the button again.
Okay.
Do it again, but
This time it's gonna be a
remove
1.
a hero point.
Yeah. Okay. I know I'm just gonna roll under 10 again. It's not gonna be good. Can I?
No,
You got it. You gotta
believe in yourself.
what's-
Believe in yourself.
You got it.
What's the
Roll the
DCs? Okay.
22.
22.
The DC was an 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
All right, yeah, so you get 7 gold.
Nice.
All right. Knock off a hero point.
Yeah, I got it. Oh nope, that's
Yeah.
adding 1. Whoops. There you go. And I gotta lose a card. I'm never. Well. Yeah, I'm never gonna be next to an enemy, so I'm gonna try not to be.
All right. So that's every. What are you doing for your second week?
I will probably. I think Dusty's probably starting to panic a little bit because it's the pressure of make sure you focus. You gotta pass. He's gonna try and do that study thing we had just talked about, and I'm gonna try and do it with Ankarut and Hebron because they're both Rain Scribes, and I'm pretty sure I'm friends with both of them. Right?
Yes, you are friends with both of them. Yep.
Okay, so I'll try and do that.
So you're just gonna study with them. All right. So just it doesn't take any check.
Yes.
You just spend a week study with the two of them. You're gonna get a +2 in your next study check.
All right, and then I'm kind of
Alright.
curious to know where my friendship's at with everyone. Like, I think
You want me to give you a little?
yeah, because I'm having trouble remembering. I think also
All right,
solo.
Essie, you are currently not good friends with.
Okay.
You're close, but you're not there.
Okay.
Let me see here. Cesare, you are friends with. Everybody's friends with Cesare.
Okay.
Because you guys did his quest.
Yeah.
You did the crime. You are really good friends with Ankru, probably best friends.
Yeah.
Ignacy, you are friends with.
Okay.
Not as good as friends as Tacharo, but
No,
friends.
I could never be.
Abram, just friends.
Just friends. Yeah,
You're friends with him. Yeah, Dusty is more. I'm looking at it right now. You're friends with a lot of people.
That's what I'm just double checking to make sure I'm pretty good with that. But you said there's more benefits of
Mariyama.
No, I didn't think so. I haven't hung out
barely.
Pretty much. So.
Yeah. Okoro. Okoro. Let me check here. Same thing as like Mariyama. Okay. Not so much. Zenaway. Yes, you are friends. Yeah, Zenaway you're pretty decent friends with. And Noxolo, no.
Okay, yeah. All right, so got it.
And between now and next session, when inside the actual bestiary thing, I'll have everything listed out there for everybody.
Oh, sick. Okay, yeah. That remember.
Yep. All right. Okay. All right. So that's everybody's for this thing. So yeah, make sure you add your 12 gold for the semester, and we're gonna go ahead and do our study checks.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
I got one hero point left.
It's time.
All right.
Can you turn on the Metal Gear Danger music real quick? No.
All right, sure, yeah.
No.
Yeah, put on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire like quiz music.
Oh, that would be good.
All right, there you go. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god. Let's think about your copyright.
Oh yeah, I think
Bardify. Who Wants to Be
if Anchorroot and Abram are like during the study sessions, if they're asking why Dusty seems so worried about it, he will explain about the Janotimo thing. That he's worried that he's not ready for that. Maybe it's going too fast, and he thinks it's crazy, or like not crazy. He wouldn't say that, but he's really worried about it. He doesn't know if that should be a thing.
Modified Jeopardy. Oh, so you're letting Ankrut and Abram know what's going on.
Because while we were studying, they'd probably be like, why do you seem so worried, Dusty? Like, this is what's happening. I don't know if that's supposed to happen that way, or yeah.
Okay.
And I know Abram's mouth.
Who's the millionaire 1 hour loop? Here we go.
It's gonna take 1 hour.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I'm afraid.
All right, so as you're kind of studying with them, and you kind of let them know, Abram's like, "What? You've been doing all of this without letting us know?"
Well, I mean, it just sort of happened. I wasn't keeping track of. I'm sorry.
So many ventures and stuff like that, and I wasn't part of it. It's almost like I could have been like a B team or something.
What's that?
I mean,
he does say, well, I mean, man, that's kind of crazy. You were fighting like beasts and stuff like that. Anchorroot is just cowering, and the her ears are down. She's hiding behind the table as you're
by a tiger.
Yeah, she's like that. But then when you say like you're able to block it with the rock, she like ears perk up, and you kind of get all their attention. They're wrapped around the story, and they bombard you with questions about like what do you think's going on? I can't believe there were like snake people hiding in the campus. What's going like? Do you think it means anything? Do you guys know what's happening? What they're gonna do about it? Things like that.
Yeah.
Right. All right. But yeah, you end up. Honestly, I probably shouldn't. If I was playing 5e right now, I would say that your circumstance bonus went down because they were too busy. But
oh, okay, that's fine. I'll take just the +1. I mean,
you'll get the +2 because they now understand why it's so serious. All right, go ahead. We can start with going down the line. Chicharo.
All right, he's studying Uzanjati.
All right, Uzanjati.
Trying to get to level 5.
All right.
Now, the dice roll.
Yeah. And I think we've allowed in the past my pursuer lead. He's devoting it to
As long as you devote it for the entire season.
He is.
Semester.
It's
All right,
a.
24.
It's my DC.
And you're trying to get up to level 5, right?
Yep.
All right, hold on 1 second.
And what's the DC?
The DC is.
Is this your final roll?
Well, I wanted the DC first. What the hell? Because everybody else got another DC.
It's hidden.
Yeah, the DC was a 20.
All right. Ooh, jeez. Make me sweat. I want to get the briefcase back.
Life.
All right.
You gonna get a lifeline?
Yeah. I phone a friend. All right.
All right.
I'm good.
All right.
At level 5.
Move yourself
Hey,
up to
Mark.
level 5, and
There
then
my
level 5.
scorecard.
Call my friend Dusty.
You
How
get-
are we talking right now? What is?
It is
All
a
right.
tattoo. I secretly had tattooed it back on you from teacher Zuma.
Time mage.
Let me just check something real quick. All right, so that's Char. We'll go through what you guys get. So you're now up to level 5, so mark that off, and then we'll go through what you're getting
Got it.
with level 5 coming up. All right, Ashalia.
I'm doing rain scribes. Sorry, is cramming.
Oh, you're cramming. Okay.
Oh shit!
I'm
on?
friends with Abram, so I roll 3 times on this cram.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, check something here.
Roll 3 times.
Are you friends with You're also friends with Anchorroot, so let me see
Yeah,
what her
yeah.
bonus. What
Hers
Anchorroot's bonus
is you can't critically fail. You just fail instead.
All right. Yeah. Treat your critical failures when you study for inscribe.
Not cram.
As
This is cramming. It's different.
All right. So you're cramming. All right. Roll 3 times.
Woo!
Woo.
All right.
First one's good.
Fish for that 20 though.
All right. Success. Ooh, fail.
You got a +1. You got.
But
you got a
you
yellow
do have
dot.
a plus. You do have a yellow dot,
Yellow dot.
and the DC was a 20.
Yellow
Oh,
dot.
I use the yellow dot.
All right. That's a 21.
Thank God you had
Alright.
a cheese house to fall back on.
Thank goodness.
All right. So that's 3 successes. That takes you from
That was that
3 to 6, but 5 with a star.
5 with a star. Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me update this for you.
But now you have a chance of
What's
being
semester
tired.
is this for?
And
Yeah,
a
every
star
adventure day I wake up. What is it? DC 10?
flat check. Yeah, it's a flat check or you're
Flat?
fatigued.
Oh, damn.
I think it's 8.
Eight? Okay.
Yeah, 8 flat check. Let me check. Cram. Yeah, DC 8 flat check. Or be fatigued.
Okay.
All right. Hey, you got it.
Yep, made up some ground.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna put this on you as an extemporary effect, so we remember. Right. All right, Banji, what are you doing?
So remind me, because my Tempest Sun Mage is currently starred, can't roll for it this round, right?
Well, it's no longer starred now because now you're at 5.
You can
Okay.
start
Leveled up,
again.
and yeah, so you're now at 5. Wait, you were starred. Why do I still have it at level 3?
I just took away the star just now. I don't know what you're looking at.
Okay.
I just-
So yeah, you're at level 5.
Uh-huh.
All right, and it was starred. What level is your emerald? Let me check here. Your other one is level 1. So your emerald bros are level 1, and your primary is level 5 now.
Okay. So I can only roll for 1,
Wait.
right?
Hold on a second. You have. So I'm looking at all the things that you have here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have all of these here, that means your emerald bros will have to be level 2. If you have this.
My Emerald Bros was starred last time too. I don't know if that changes anything. But I'm pretty sure when we hit level 4, my Emerald Bros went up automatically because it was starred.
Okay. So right now it's level 2 without a star, and you're
Mhm.
level 5 in Simple Sun Mages without a star.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Mhm.
I can just I have to roll for 1, right?
You have to pick which one you want to do.
Okay. I'm gonna do Tempest Sun Mages.
All right, trying to get it to 6.
Mhm.
Well, I'm trying to start again.
Yeah, trying to start.
All right.
So I'm gonna do a performance check for that. Tragic. I'm gonna use a
So
reroll for that.
All right.
Oh wow. Wow.
All right, that's
Okay.
2 failure. That's a failure.
Did you study? Oh.
I was just studying like normal. All right. That's
right.
it's a failure.
Yep, that's a failure. So no advancement this semester.
That's okay.
But you're already level 5, so you're pretty much
Yeah.
at
I'm set.
at level. All right, so that's Vanji. All right, Lotus.
Oh.
Your study checks.
All right. Got a +2 from study party, and then rolling with advantage. Yeah.
With advantage.
Well,
Because of
you
Mariama.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I don't suppose this is steeped in history. It wouldn't really matter because you can't stack circumstance.
Yeah, you can't
but
stack. Yeah, you can't stack circumstance bonuses. And you're doing what you're doing: Cascade Bearers or Emerald Bows.
Cascade Bears. All right. 32.
Nice.
All right. Yep, that would have been the second. So remember, it's not with advantage. It's you get a free reroll, but because the second one was the good one, yeah, it's fine.
Well, isn't it
All
the
right.
same as just keep highest? That's all. I just clicked keep highest.
It's not keep highest. It's if you fail, you re-roll, and then
Oh.
whatever the second one is, that's what it is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So in this case,
does this still work?
Yeah, it still works. Like
Okay.
you got a 17 for your second roll.
All right.
All right. Which goes up to 32. All right. So yeah, with that, and that's actually, let me check here. 22. 20 was the DC, so that's a critical success.
Nice.
So that will push you up to star with your branch.
Finally.
So next time you level up, it will just upgrade automatically. All right. Now next up is Dusty.
Where am I at in the main one? I think was I at the max before?
No, you were at. It looks like you're at 3.
Oh, okay, 3 total. Oh,
yeah.
What about the
and
Cascade?
you're at. You haven't done anything in your Cascade Bearers yet.
Oh, I thought I maxed out. All right.
I think you might have failed. On Chacharo, on your thing, what do you have for Dusty? Because I want to double check that I have it here right. Because maybe I didn't upgrade you the last time you tested a check.
For Rain Scribes at 4.
Okay, so yeah, this one didn't upgrade to 4. So yeah, you're at 4. Then.
Okay. Then yeah,
makes more sense.
I'll do Rain Scribes.
Because looking at 3 is too much.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing Rain Scribes because I know you didn't do anything for. You haven't done Cascade Bearers at all yet.
I don't think so.
No.
All right.
So you have 0 right there.
Okay.
So you have a +2 circumstance bonus on this.
I got it.
All right, that's a 31. That's a critical success.
Nice.
So you jump up from 5 to 5 starred.
Yay!
All right, 5 plus a star.
That really helped me.
All right.
I'll get by with a little help from my friend.
All right. So everybody got to 5. Everybody's at 5 in their primary right now. So let's figure out what you guys get at level 5. Level 5 is a skill increase. It's a branch influence. So at 5th level in your branch, you gain greater influence, making it easier to collaborate, hoodwink, or browbeat members of that branch. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to deception, diplomacy, intimidation, and performance checks to interact with members of that branch.
So what does that mean per se? Like, does that include teachers and
anybody who's a member of that branch?
Okay.
Yeah, anybody who's a member of that branch, you have +1 circumstance bonus on those checks with them.
Cool.
All right, let me add these feats to you. It was called influence. Branch influence.
So I can intimidate High Sun Mage Oyamba into a duel.
I mean, you can try. Hopefully, a +1 is enough for you to beat his DC.
It will be. It will be.
All right. I'm putting this branch in thing on everybody's sheet. Go ahead and rename it to primary.
Wait, what are you putting on our sheets?
So inside your campaign feat slot, I'm adding a thing called branch influence. Go ahead and rename it to primary. So like branch influence primary, like we did everything else that's in there.
Ah.
Also, we can stop this music.
Is there successful question music? It's like,
Oh yeah.
Branch influence primary? Okay.
Oh, do they not have the success music in the right next?
I don't even know. I don't even.
They did. I saw it in the thing. So. Is this it? No. I can't. Oh wait, is this it?
Sure. We did it.
We did it.
That audio,
Nice.
that audio scuffed, but yeah.
Yeah, it's scuff audio, but that's it. It's like
They just loop
like-
back into the music anyway. Then it's just you're happy for like a split second, and then it's done. It goes right back.
Alrighty. Go back to. All right.
I like the other
branch
show
influence.
music too. I love our main theme, but it was nice to have a little different while we were role playing with friends.
All right, yeah. We can go back to it. All right. Branch influence. All right. So that's Vanji and now Lotus.
Does this include friendship checks?
If they have to do with those types of what you call it? What you call it? Those skills, yeah.
Right.
You're trying to convince them to do something for you and help you out with something, and you need to roll a diplomacy check for it. And they're part of the same branch that you have this thing on, yeah. All right, branch influence. All right, I think it's on everybody's sheet now. So go ahead and just add the primary, thing on it, and you can drag it to whichever at the bottom of your list or top of the list, wherever you wanted to have it. Okay. All right. It's in the campaign slots. All the way to the
All
bottom.
right, I see a campaign.
And this should be called branch influence.
I see it now. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Alrighty. So some stuff about this fall semester. You guys are gonna get another set of 2 weeks of downtime. Some of the things that go on in this semester is that you guys start taking some of the more advanced classes that attendants take. One of them is sort of a advanced history of the Magaambya. And they start talking about a little bit more about the 10 magic warriors and Old-Mage Jatembe and the founding of the Magaambya and sort of what kind of led to it in the to its founding and where it is today. One story they do talk about is and I believe it is in, let's see here, Hasanu's class, actually, to kind of talk about this. They go into a sort of a story about one of sort of the last time sort of recorded history of Old-Mage Jatembe actually being inside the Mwangi Expanse before he disappeared throughout time or whatever. They're not sure where they're not sure where he is, or if he's still alive or not. There's rumors that there's rumors that, and from this class, he kind of talked about like rumors about Old-Mage Jatembe and stuff like that. Some rumors are that he was actually a old rune lord, and that he's immortal, and he's hiding somewhere out. People say that he's actually just a very skilled wizard and druid, so he was able to live for a long time. But he finally, passed the branch over to his 10 magic warriors when he did. Finally went to rest. There's rumors all over the place about things like that. Some say he ascended to godhood, and maybe one of the gods is actually him in disguise. There's random stuff about that. No one knows exactly what the truth is. They talk about the 10 magic warriors, and that the one of the ones they talk about is let's see, hold on one second. Which one is it? Here. Black Heron, who after Jatembe left, one of the things that he did was go around and teach many of the people in the Mwangi Expanse about aeromancy and like flying magic, stuff like that. And he was the one that founded the Shori Empire, which at the time was like a advanced civilization that had flying cities all around the Mwangi Expanse. At some point, though, long after Black Heron, taught them and they were doing their thing, the Shori Empire collapsed, and there's still many ruins of their flying cities all around the Mwangi. They talk about. Let me see here.
So now we've gotten to the point where we're confident enough that they trust to tell us about all the cool stuff in the Mwangi Expanse, trusting that we aren't going to run off and get into mischief.
Either that, or if you do, at least you're maybe prepared.
Okay.
There's the person that founded the Tempest Sun Mages, Azure Leopard, Ancient Warden. Apparently, she was one of the main people that helped Jatembe defend Nantambu from one of his ancient enemies. And they mentioned the ancient enemy as the King of Biting.
King of what?
The king of what?
King,
Sorry.
King of Biting Ants.
King of Biting Ants.
Biting Ants.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
There are ants on the cover. Wait a minute.
The story goes is that Jatembe and the Magic Warriors fought the King of Biting Ants, who was a sorcerer who found some power in an ancient ruin somewhere in the Mwangi Expanse that is sort of lost to time in history. They're not sure what this ruin is. They just know that there was some ancient ruin that this sorcerer found and used the power to try and conquer and corrupt, sort of sacrifice the life of the Mwangi Expanse in order to gain power. And Jatembe wasn't having it. So him and his 10 magic warriors went and confronted him, and they fought, eventually defeating and banishing this King of Biting Ants for eternity. Right. Afterwards, it was after doing that is when Jatembe decided to found the actual Magaambya, saying that they need to train up and have a group here to protect the Mwangi Expanse and be its stewards for the future, to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Right? He tasked the 10 magic warriors to be the ones to cultivate and make, guide, and teach at the Mwangi Expanse. So that's why there's a statue of each of all the 10 magic warriors, and all the original buildings are named after them, and the branches are kind of based off of sort of a combination of the 10 magic warriors together. So 10 magic warriors, 5 branches. Each of them are part of one. A part of two magic warriors sort of influence one branch.
Magic the Gathering colors they combined.
And what happened to them? Like, are they just like kind of died? Like,
No one,
it was so long ago.
Yeah, a lot. So they know that Black Heron went and founded the Shori Empire, and he helped work with them for a long time until he died or passed away. At least that's what they definitely understand. Elephant stayed at the Mwangi, Magaambya, and was the person who ran the Elephant Museum till he passed away. So the people who were still at the Magaambya, from what they understand in the history, is Azure Leopard, Elephant, Carmine Jaws, sorry, Ibex, and see here, a White Bull. Those are the ones that kind of stayed at the Magaambya and were teaching and doing the work. Whistling Kite, Verdant Spider, Shifting Frog, Golden Snake, and Black Heron went out to Mwangi and did stuff. One of the biggest things that Ibex is known for is developing Pathfinder 2E's medicine system and all their medicine.
Cool.
You guys go through a lot of learning about sort of history of the Magaambya, the history of the Mwangi Expanse, the 10 magic warriors, and Old-Mage Jatembe. One thing they do talk about, and let me see if I can find this here. I need to open up a PDF.
While Dom is opening up the PDF, Vanji leans over to Charo and he goes, "I'm gonna be one of those guys one day. Just you wait. I'm gonna figure it out."
Vanji's like, Chara's like, Vanji, what are you doing in this class? We don't need it.
I was the wrong class. Dang. Oh well.
No wonder Vanji failed this semester.
I just said I came here for the free food.
There was catering.
Turns out the free food is actually a Microraptor feed.
Oh, that's fine.
It's awesome. It's Sanu's class. It was jaunty. All right, here it is. Yep. All right. So they do say that. See here. The last time people heard of Jatembe was over 300 years ago.
So that's not too long ago, grand scheme of things.
Considering things. Yeah. Anything else here? That's mainly about it. They kind of go over, at least for this semester. So during the semester, and let's say, let me see here, what else happens this semester? Okora's birthday happens. Let me see here. And Noxolo's birthday also happens during this semester. I don't know if you guys want to do anything for that.
Yeah,
We
can
definitely
have
get a game
dinner
night
party.
going. Like
Yeah.
There is
rent
a sort of one of the let me see here. I believe it's the fall equinox. That week of the fall equinox, when you guys have known this by now, that every equinox and every solstice is sort of like a celebration throughout Ntambu, where it's like a week of feasting and like celebrating the and magic warriors, and then and venerating any ancestors that are that were there. During that time, usually the fall one, it's usually a lot of food and dressing up and dancing and doing sort of making costumes and stuff like that for this one. You can kind of maybe see some influence from Halloween a bit, but not really. But more harvest, dressed up in extravagant outfits and do dog dancing and eating during this time. During this time, there is a moment where Tzenue and Ignacy and Naxolo are all kind of like working on dresses and stuff like that. And there's a moment where you see Tzenue walk into her room, with some cloth, and then yells out in like screams in shock, and you hear children's voices yell surprise. Right, they come out and you see both Danvi and Dachva.
I act surprised.
They say, we learned, Mom. And now we have thumbs, so we can
That's
but 6 less arms.
The only problem is it is going to be easier to do stuff now, make stuff. So look forward to that. We've seen Chicharo and Ignacy like do stuff with liquids and beakers and stuff like that. It's really hard.
Yes, I do need more lab assistance. And if you're worried about the lack of being able to climb, that is something we can solve through science.
At least it's not Cesare they were watching.
Mom always says not to go into Cesare's room or watch what he does.
Your mom is right.
Oh yeah, to celebrate their new their human appearances, Char would take them through the process of how to craft their very own Spiderfoot brew, so they can they can still go on the walls whenever they are in human form.
They look at like all the complex formulas and measurements and stuff like that.
It is very simple.
You can see as they attempt, they're just throwing like wads and different measurements, and they're not paying attention to measurements at all, as they're just throwing random ingredients into this thing, and they say, yeah, we're making potions too. And you can see like someone they like grab a stick from outside and like they're using that to like mix it. Sometimes you see there's like some glitter that Zachva has, so she just throws some of it in there because it'll be prettier.
Yes, experimentation is the catalyst for creation. So yeah, Char would definitely try to encourage the creativity. Though he would probably get them their own set of alchemical supplies. So they don't mess with this stuff.
Grow your own crystals.
Exactly, yeah. He would, I guess he would buy them like some alchemical supplies, and he would take all the danger. He'd take all the really bad stuff out, yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, they're into it.
Nice.
For like a week.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes.
And then they move over to the next thing they're interested in.
It's like when you're a kid and you get a microscope and it's the coolest thing ever for a week, yeah.
I'll teach them how to play the kora. They want to learn music. With their thumbs now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could tell what now that they have thumbs, they're interested in trying to do anything that requires thumbs.
Red.
You do see it like sometimes they like do go back to spider form. They switch back and forth all the time. You see sometimes when they're running around the place, they'll climb up onto the roof and then turn into human forms and then lay down and then like turn to spider form, climb back down. It takes them 6 seconds to turn into between back and forth.
Nice.
So they just keep doing it.
I wish I could turn into an animal. That's really cool. Should have been a druid.
Why
But yeah.
won't you?
Mwangi, I have this thing here.
Can you turn me into an animal?
It is a work in progress. For now, I can
It's
give you
half
claws and very sharp teeth.
He's
And,
still lumbering.
You get additional damage.
Can you give
Makes
that
you
to
stronger.
Noodle?
Yes.
Oh. Well, he already has most of that abilities, but the +2
He's
bonus
already got
athletic
a-
checks is pretty good.
He's already got striking.
No.
Oh, never mind. It says striking. It says striking runes don't modify the damage caused by these
Yeah.
attacks.
Yeah.
It says it's still 2d8 damage on the Jaws attack. That's pretty good. What does the Noodle do for Jaws?
Noodle does 1d8.
Nice. So yeah, it'd be double.
You can give it the Noodle.
Nice.
But I want to like turn it into like a bird, like a seagull.
It is a process. Come back in a few levels.
All right.
Okay, I'm calling it to that.
So, sort of during the semester, while you guys are, focusing on classes like that, there's a moment when you get a message, you get a missive at each of your doorsteps from Donatimo, saying that he wants you guys to meet him on Star Day, sort of mid-morning, at the Black Crown Crane in Yatambu.
Wonderful. Before we go to that, we should have a cohort meeting. Because Australia
Yeah.
somehow or another has all the magic items.
What magic items do you have?
I got like 4
Okay.
talismans. I got this thing. I got this thing.
Okay, let me see.
And we need to like distribute them or sell them.
This would be on the Star Day of Neth, so you guys can add another 8 gold to each of your inventories.
I mean, I'll take the charm of acid resistance if you don't want it.
Sure, you can take it.
Okay.
Alright, I put it in the party
Already.
session.
Already.
All right, let's see. So you just put everything in the party stash, or?
No, I didn't. I can though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want it and don't know what to do with it, it makes sense.
If you guys need to liquidate some stuff,
I had a question about the party stash. Do we actually have 2 animal staves?
yes,
Because I unbelievable.
you found one in the library, and what's her name gave one for saving all the animals.
Oh, okay.
Can I?
Can we
have
sell? What do you need a staff for?
one? Bro? Spells. So are spells on there, or how does staves work?
Lotus like she does the thing where like you lean just your face in, and her eyes like squint into like 2 little slits of like disbelief, and she's like, "You got spells?"
Yeah, I mean sometimes. And if one of them is runic body, then like maybe I guess I don't have runic body anymore. So maybe
She starts reviewing all of the fights.
And it's just a series of cuts of like Vanji hitting the floor, just like over and over and over again.
In
I mean,
theory, I have spells.
There was times when he never hit before.
Then she remembers. She says, "Oh yes, this
Maybe
is
broke the world
excellent.
for a second in
No,
that
this is
that
great.
timeline.
Yeah, this staff actually has spells that you could really benefit from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take. How do staves work?
So when you daily prep, you attune to yourself to one staff, and then that staff now is gonna you go to your if you daily prep and you have the staff in your inventory, you pick it, and if you go to your spells under activations, all the staff stuff.
Okay, so I don't need to like expend spell slots to charge it, right?
It has charges, and then I think this is only a wizard thing, or maybe everybody can do this. At a certain time, you can expend a spell slot to add extra charge.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But that might be a wizard only thing.
Okay. I'm encumbered now. I need to reorganize my life. I'm too much of a hoarder, I fear.
Did we get those? Did anybody take those 2 cheetahs elixirs that we got from the pet shop? There's another thing too, wasn't there? Like a staff or something.
So that's the animal staff I threw in the stash.
Okay, nice.
She sent the animal staff to the Magaambya to you guys.
Okay,
She
and
didn't have it
then
with her.
and she gave us the cheetah elixirs. Does anybody put those
Yeah.
on the sheet or not?
If no
Alright.
one did it,
I did
no
it.
one did it. Okay, I'm gonna throw them in the party section.
All right, I'll take one of those.
Anybody
I'm-
need a hand crossbow? Otherwise, I'm gonna sell them.
Sell it.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
good.
confused. How do I activate the staff? Is there a button I need to
You
click?
need a daily prep. So you rest and then hit the little coffee button.
Oh,
next
the
to your-
coffee button. I've never had to use this one before. Okay. Do not consume any. Consume. Oh, banana.
I want a different staff, but they're so expensive.
I mean, if you have some downtime, you can always craft.
You gotta come work. Gotta come work at the pet ranch, the animal ranch.
Sure, you could probably do a better job for that.
Well, Lotus doesn't want to come muck out stalls.
No, I don't.
Well,
I would not think so.
it is very interesting, though, Lotus, that each animal
I have worked hard enough.
each animal has a different way that they relieve
Oh, Dom,
themselves.
did we ever sort that tiger out with the that got stoned?
Oh yes. So when you went while you were working there was a moment while you were working. I think you succeeded too. You and Charo worked together to try and get while the bastards was asleep, to sneak in there, help her get some blood,
Get some
so
blood.
that she can make the antidote to get the tiger. And then once the tiger was awake, it was very drowsy and sleepy and hungry. She had some meat for it, but it was also scared of the basilisk, because while you're petrified, you're still aware of everything that's
Yeah, I
going on.
remember petting it and saying, "We'll get you sorted out."
Yeah, so it was hungry, but also scared of the thing. Remember seeing all of you guys around, dealing with everything, being talked to and all that stuff. So as soon as it got out of the thing, it tail between its legs, ears down, backed away from the thing and tried to hide in its place that it felt the safest, which was its cage.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Getting a rune put on an item is 10% of the rune cost, right? If I already have the item, the rune.
What happened?
I was gonna put striking rune on one of my weapons already owned. The transfer cost for that, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, the transfer cost is
10 or 15%.
Is 10%. So the rune, striking rune is what? 65.
Yeah, 65.
So 6 gold, 5 silver.
Okay.
Weapon potency. It really has no benefit at all for a spellcaster.
Depends.
We're running out of spells.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Not
know.
really.
That one dagger.
If I run out of
Oh,
spells,
yeah, you
I'm
got cantrip,
leaving.
big cantrips. Yeah, that's
Hey.
I forgot.
No.
Yeah, you get to save money on that.
Let's
The
see.
money goes into staffs instead.
Warcaller's Chime of Destruction.
But
A series of shattered mountains are carved into this chime. When activated, you touch the chime against the unattended object, casting shatter upon the object, ignoring its hardness. You can use the charm. No one's using these charms. I'll take these. Yoink. Alright, what we got here? Rhino mask. Covered with thick armor, bearing a thicker helmet, the face mask grants you increased momentum. If you stride at least 10 feet, your next melee strike. What's a melee strike? Is that when the fighters demand better wages
like
or
when you
something?
slap somebody.
Oh, like you hit them.
Yes.
Okay. Pass. Rhino hide brute. You would take physical damage. I don't want to take physical damage. Resistance 5. I don't know if they're allowed to use it. It's a magical item.
Oh, Noodle? I mean, Vanji could use it.
Yeah, Vanji is the one that actually takes damage.
Yeah. Maybe Vanji takes it then, because I already have the stinky key on my armor.
Feather stepstone. This stone, shaped like a kabukan, is a small chunk of amber with a bit of feather. When you activate it, you ignore the effects of any difficult terrain or greater difficult terrain you move through until the end of your turn. That seems like something you should use, Charlie, because you're always getting up close to things. Yes? No?
Oh, the feather steps?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You never know when it'll come in handy. Or Tacharo, because then Tacharo could use it to run up and give Vanji a potion.
Keep that away from Vanji because Capicons look very much like candy. I'm just looking at them.
Addiction suppressant. I'll be taking that.
I already have 5. Do you want one?
Oh,
Maybe it feels like addiction suppressant we could just keep in the stash, and then if someone needs it, Cheetah's elixir.
We have 3 of them.
So right now, where do you guys where do you guys keep your stash? It's
Plus
in
5
the
bonus
dormitory,
to
right?
speed.
It's probably spread out.
I vote that all of this junk gets kept in Tacharo's room because he had the audacity to break down a wall and have 2 rooms instead of 1.
No, we keep it on Manji's floor.
He's a rule breaker.
It's on my floor.
No, we'll never find it again.
Everything is exactly what it should
I had these poisons on me, and to avoid temptation, I have placed them in the party stash.
Lotus, no one said
Those are part of your plans, increase friendship. You're like, let's put them in dangerous situations and then save them. Oh no, you drank poison. I have the antidote.
Oh no, all of these geese are dead. Oh well, zombies.
Might as well take and use them before they get useless.
Don't you want that as a roguish type? Can you put them on your daggers or something?
Yeah, you can put them on. Once you apply an injury.
Do you guys see all of these these reactions I have that I've never gotten to use in 5 levels?
Have you read anyone's guts yet?
No, I've never met all of the qualifiers for any of these, which I guess I should consider myself lucky because. Well, here's the problem with braces and missile deflection. Every time I get shot, it's a critical hit.
That is true.
Yeah.
Every time. You can
no
eat
one's
fire?
used fire on me.
Is that a party trick?
Yeah, I can eat fire.
What?
Yeah, I can absorb electricity and then shoot it back out at you.
That's
I can
sick.
breathe fire after I eat it. If Nessa were to die, I can phase her out of existence, and then I can look at everyone's guts when they die. But I've never qualified for any of these before.
I'm sure it'll come.
I mean, that electrical one could have happened if you got close to the
Mapeshi.
That's true. I'm saying it's probably for the best that I haven't had to use it, but
true. Also,
yeah. All right, cool. I guess I should check the store, see if they're selling a staff that doesn't suck.
They're all so expensive. I looked at them, 100 gold.
Well, I have we got 8 more gold just now. So I'm at 85.
Yeah.
84.
I put the little stuff that we sold. I put that cash into the party stash. It wasn't much, but
I could sell my bearskin rug, but
I mean, I can lend you some money if you want to get the stuff.
I'm not in the habit of borrowing money.
I mean, it could be a gift.
Well, I mean, I don't want to put you out, but
okay.
Didn't you want to sell the animal staff, or are you keeping that?
Well, that's the thing. If I sell the staff and my bearskin rug, Is the 30 gold its actual market value?
What, the bearskin rug?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's treasure.
Oh my. Alright, and then we can sell the staff for half its value.
Which is 45.
45. That's 75 more. Plus 84 is like 150-ish. Alright, where's that store at? Magaambya shops. OCD lizard. Here we go. Mentalist staff. I mean, unless you cast Phantom Pain, which even if they make the successful saving throw, they take damage. Even on a success. They have to get a critical success to take no damage. If they fail, they get sickened 1, take damage, and then they take persistent damage. Which is kind of nuts. That's like a crazy good spell. And then you get the Daze Cantrip, which is, you know, it exists. It's non-lethal. I guess that's good.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then Mind Link. It lets us set up a cell phone between me and one other person. I think it's pretty good. What do you guys think? Any other staffs that
live your life?
that's only 90. Like I could just sell. I could keep my rug and just sell the stuff I have now.
It up, though. You could save up for a cooler staff.
They have a staff of the dead.
Is there a cool?
There's a staff of the dead. It lets you summon more
undead.
Shit.
Staff of the dead. Oh my goodness.
Staff of Desert Winds. That sounds cool too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be saving for our armor runes since those are expensive.
Oh, they are expensive.
The worst thing about this is as a melee character, quote unquote, and a caster, quote unquote, I need to spend my
you need to
gold
spend
everywhere.
both money on both. You get to spend double the money, isn't that? But that's a cool class feature.
I got 2 characters, but not 2 incomes.
You want to? You probably should get a striking rune for your hand wraps.
I know.
Yeah. Why don't you just take the striking rune out of that weapon that's in the stash?
Can I do that? Is that illegal?
Yeah, you can just transfer it over.
Yeah, we found that striking off that guy's pick, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna give that to Ashalia. I thought.
Yeah, you guys should have 2 striking runes, one from the pick and one that you just found in the Babe building.
Okay. Well, if no one wants to take it, I will.
And what about this potency rune? Do you have potency already?
I do have potency. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take striking.
Did somebody already take the second striking?
Yeah, I think Ashalia did. I did. I'll put it that way.
Do you have potency on both your weapons? Ashalia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I see them both on Ashalia.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we just holding on to this potency rune just in case, essentially?
I mean, at this point, if me and Ashalia both have it, might as well sell it. You know.
Whoa! I also make attacks occasionally.
He's got a cool.
Hold on. Introducing the 3rd melee character.
You also put on your bow.
Are they like a freshman? Did they apply late for school? Are we supposed to meet them somewhere?
That is it.
Little goblin
Be in
guy.
my room. I'm taking this rune.
Well, now that I see the staff of the dead, I don't want to settle for anything else. It's even got a cool skull at the end of it. All right.
Well, this
Zolkan, I want to buy this staff, and I don't have enough money. What can we do about that?
Well, that sounds like something you need to work for.
How about an IOU? You give me the staff today, and then later I give you the rest of the money.
That's an impossible request from unless you had the feat called
ridiculous request.
Shameless request.
I know a young gnome who made very good use of that feat.
I will tell you if there's at some point where you want to buy something from Zokan, if you have that feat, I'll let you roll for it. You know, other than that, it's impossible. Regardless, it's anathema.
I know. What could I sell?
He's a business bold.
And now I'm looking at my things like, what can I sell to make enough money to buy?
I'm sure we'll get more money, guys, soon. We're just hit level 5. Like,
All
Go on
right.
adventures.
All right.
I'm so poor.
I feel like you know how like in all the 80s and 90s movies, there's always like that guitar that the character wanted to buy, but they could never get the guitar. I guess that was
Yeah.
also in Wayne's World. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
guitar. Yeah, that's the staff. He's got the staff in a fucking glass display case with like backlighting and everything.
Yeah, it's like purple
Okay.
black
I
lighting.
think
She just stares at it, listening to the whispered secrets of the dead that dwell within the skull. It's just like, and every day he's like, he just waits to see if she's gonna buy it. He knows she's not gonna buy it. She leaves, but she goes in there every day and
See
just
if it's
stares at
still
it for a
there.
good 5. Yeah,
You're
for a
still
good
hanging
5
on to it,
minutes.
right? The one day you go
Oh,
and it's gonna
man.
be gone.
If I show
your
up
high
with my
bro-
230 gold and it's not there, rampage.
Rival
Oh,
students.
Rampage.
Question. I forgot something. The chi elixir is actually moderate, not lesser.
Nice.
So let me go ahead and
Work
change
more
that
money.
and put those back in. Yeah.
Alright.
Vanchi, I think I know how we can get your striking. So we have the
Okay.
extra venom. I'll take 2 of the venoms off my sheet because they're worth like 50 each.
The
Well, I
other
was-
person who took the other cheat elixir, go ahead and delete and pick. Then I put 2 of them in the stash.
Well, I was thinking too, like, the only reason I want the animal staff is for the runic body, right? But if I just sold the animal staff and just bought a striking rune, I could just do that, you know?
And now you don't have to spend 2 actions to get it.
Yeah. So I think I'll just sell the animal staff that I have. It doesn't sell for full 90, it sells for half, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can still sell the venom because I mean the venom's not gonna last too far.
Okay.
And I have the 2. I'll put on the weapons and then we'll sell the other
Right.
2.
So
It'll
selling
be
this.
another 25 gold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll add the. Can I add the 25 to my sheet? Is that okay?
There you go. I
What do
added the
you-
25 to the party.
Okay, never mind. I'll add the 45 I got from the staff to my sheet just so I can.
Did you jump the staff
79.
into Zokin?
Oh, I didn't jump it into there. I just deleted it off my sheet.
Okay,
Sorry.
you deleted it into what? How many? How
Yeah.
much?
45. Yep.
All right. Perfect.
And then I'll just go ahead and buy a striking rune, which is 65 gold. So I am down to 14 gold pieces after that.
Sorry. And then we can split up the stash money.
All right. So you already sold the poisons and you put it in the stash. All right.
Good.
So I'll divide the stash money. All right. Distribute coins. Shalia, Dusty, Lotus, Vanji. All right. There you go.
Oh, Noodle's carrying around a 10-foot pole with them.
Like
I don't
most
really
dogs.
know.
Like most dogs.
I don't really know why
Typical,
he's
typical.
carrying that, but it has an antidote on him too. Noodle, I don't think you can carry things.
It says Noodle's total wealth he's got on him is like 80 gold worth. Mine's 140.
It's got like a little dog satchel.
I know, I know Noodle is a dog, but like, I think as an Eidolon, he can like carry things, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like he's an
Okay.
actual animal. You just flavor him as a dog.
John, did you say like
Yeah.
a macro spin to add that gold, or do we need to add that annually?
You guys should have all gotten it. Yeah.
Okay.
At the bottom, you see that distributed 6 gold and 4 silver.
Oh, I thought that was just a note. Okay,
One
that was the
copy to
macro
everybody.
working. Cool.
Yep.
Alright,
let me
I got all
see
my
here.
runes. Oh, I did
Alright.
lose my staff though. I put it in the party sheet. I gotta go take it back.
And we just gotta do whatever that teacher wants us to do and hopefully find some coin too while we do it.
I mean, hey, I will say right now, according to this let me check here. Yeah, according to this thing here, this chart I'm looking at right now, you guys are you guys are supposed to have 1,430 gold across your entire wealth for your characters, and you're currently at 2,500.
Jeez.
Nice.
Doing pretty well. Oof. It doesn't feel like it though.
I've got like 400 gold worth of alchemical items.
See, as much
Okay.
as it would benefit us, I still don't think that auto rune progression is a good gameplay solution. Like, I know there's like people that like swear by it or whatever, but like
100% depends on the campaign.
Yeah.
Type of campaign.
Mm.
Like, I think Outlaws from the beginning.
If we had done it from the beginning, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. That way, any gun you pick up, any firearm, any improvised weapon or whatever, you're encouraged to kind of just John Woo action movie, just kind of grab whatever's on hand, and it's not going to be penalized for it, kind of thing. So, I mean, I could see it in that, but I don't know. I like the idea of the fighter having to build a Casey Jones golf bag full of appropriate weapons. So,
Give it to everyone but the fighter. That's how you nerf them.
Put the fighter in a box, mail that box to yourself, and then smash it with a hammer. That's what
whatever weapon the fighter picked. Just put a monster that's immune to that weapon type, that weapon damage.
Bro, did you see that? Did you see that fight?
That's what I'm saying.
Scott, I can still taste the salt of Scottrick's tears. Like, I can still, it's like a fine wine. It's like
Thank you for the inspiration, Scottrick.
I also do bludgeoning damage and I punch people. I felt it too. It hurt. And I was like,
yeah. I was like, fill it up. I was filling up a bottle. I was like, I gotta save this for later. This is the good stuff right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is something I have in my notes here. Because you guys are made it this semester and you're now taking the advanced classes. Those of you who are in the Rain Scribes, one of the things that you learn now is about, and this is something that has to do with teacher Ulawa teaching this stuff now level, harvesting monsters.
Ooh.
So you guys have learned, techniques and call it recipes and sort of the concepts of finding a monster when it's dead or animal when it's dead and harvesting useful parts from it. In other words, you guys have unlocked the
and Gregerson. Oh man.
I didn't really have it for the beginning part because a lot of it was bugs that didn't really fit the campaign yet. But now that you guys are at the advanced level, and I kind of thought it was kind of cool that you guys unlock it from learning in school. You guys are in that, have taken classes like that. That's a possibility. So if anybody who's part of the Rain Scribes, it's trained in nature or survival. There's a whole thing you can do with
even as a secondary. If you're a secondary Rain Scribe. All right.
Secondary.
I have a useful skill to contribute to the party. I actually have a really cool spell that I learned in case we ever have to go abroad.
What is it?
It's a surprise.
But what is it?
You'll have to find out when we go abroad.
Like on a boat?
Well, like, into the jungle or something.
Oh.
I have a camping spell.
Oh, it's camping. Is it food?
It's a camping spell. No.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
It could be food related.
Anything can be food if you try hard enough.
I know.
You know what spell well, I don't know if you could learn it anymore now that you've focused on divine. There was a spell I thought about learning that would allow me to turn into an ooze.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could eat anything then if I was an ooze. I wonder if I can cast that spell on someone else.
I'll turn into an ooze.
Hmm.
Usually how I judge if I can eat things or not is if I put it in my mouth and it doesn't jump out. So I feel like I was an ooze. It could
Oh, sadly, ooze form is only for the caster.
Oh man.
Otherwise, I could turn you into a black pudding. And then you could just eat. Then you could eat anything. Or an ochre jelly. You could eat yourself.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys let me know when you want to head over to the Black Crown
Ready.
Crane.
We're ready. I
Or-
want adventure.
What about
Come-
a chocolate pudding?
That's the black pudding.
Oh, chocolate
No.
pudding sounds tastier.
I'm thinking of the right place. I heard the proprietor of this Black Crown Crane has a special treasure chest. That people that try and steal it are never heard from again.
What?
Something,
I wanna
it's
steal
something
from
I
it.
picked up.
Yeah, the story behind the Black Crown Crane is that the proprietress was a person who went out on an adventure, left the Natambu, went on an adventure, came back, bought the Black Crown Crane, renovated it over a month, over 2 weeks I think, or something like that. It's a crazy time. People heard weird noises coming from it while it was being renovated. A couple weeks later, she opened it up, and it was like it became the hot spot for anybody to go to for just to hang out.
Feels like yawning portal equivalent.
All right, so you guys head over to the Black Crown Crane early mid morning with meet Old-Mage Jatembe, not Jatembe, Donatimo.
Corey.
Soon as stop,
Is it like
please.
a bar or just like a place you just go hang out?
It is like a restaurant bar.
Okay. I was trying to imagine the teachers inviting students to go to a bar.
It's like a teacher, it's like a bar restaurant, in hangout spot for entertainment, things like that.
It's
So-
cool. It's a cool place.
As you guys show up there, Jonatimo, and here I'll take you guys over to this map. Oh no, it's happening again. The weird I can't move thing.
Something must be causing like a memory leak.
Unless it's some type of mod that's
Yeah, it's usually an unoptimized mod that would be causing it.
You can run find the corporate.
Did
later.
anyone make new character sheets, or are those new character sheets on the map, or like actor tokens or
Nope.
something? No.
I mean, yeah, I set you guys up on this map a while ago, so I'm gonna try and delete it all of you and
Yeah.
be on fresh.
Maybe that'll work.
Because I took the barbarian type, it's crashing the game.
You took barbarian?
No.
Are you barbarian?
No.
No, you can't.
No.
I mean, you
I
can
mean,
if you
You could.
Good, I guess we could.
If you want to
You just-
split
you can't
again, the
use
same
your-
the
can't use
same
your archetype
free
for it.
archetype slots.
All right, Black Crown.
Well, we need to find somebody that knows how to make a blood side elixir. You gain blood sight. It's an imprecise sense for the duration of 10 minutes. Blood sight has a range of 60 feet, allows you to detect living creatures who are taking persistent bleed damage or who have the dying or wounded
That
condition.
is such an MMO thing where you set up your bleed dot on a target and it runs around a corner and you're like, I can still see you. That's straight out of WoW. It's cool though.
Yeah, I tried to delete you guys, and it said a token did not exist.
Mm.
What the heck is going on? Hmm.
Is it
Must have
possible
been mod must have updated
maybe
or something.
the summoner's broken? Because I will say, when we were on that map earlier, I was like, oh, I don't have a token on this map. So I dragged Vanji out. The game froze, and I went, uh-oh. And I tried to delete him, and then my foundry collapsed.
I also saw you. It was original noodle art too.
Could be someone.
Might be
So
noodle.
what I'm saying is, it's my fault, and I broke foundry again.
We're toast.
Always the summoners.
It's always the summoners.
The ones you most expect.
I have no reference for this besides me attempting to delete Vanji's token, and it freaking
Okay, you guys got deleted. Can I move this token? Can I move that token? Let me drag fresh people out. This is kind of why I was asking. We should. This is why I wanted to give you a copy and make it.
I mean,
fresh.
I didn't change anything in Vanji's sheet. I just changed skills around.
Mm.
Well,
That's
no,
what
you
I mean,
changed.
like, I don't know.
You changed stuff on Noodle's sheet, and Noodle is linked to you.
Oh, I guess.
That's the part where I wanted. That's why I was asking if I should probably give you a copy of Noodle, and then I could just really link the new copy. But let me see. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna pull out Vanji. Right. Can I move Vanji? No, I can't move Vanji. Right. Let me. I'm gonna try and pulling out Charo and move Charo and see if that works. Because the only new thing that I have here is Summer Plus.
Summoner Plus broke it.
Again, right? Let me toss a Shalia. Nope, I can't move Shalia either. Cannot.
You can stop the server and start it, maybe.
Cannot. Hold on. What does it say? Cannot destruction property site of edge as it is undefined. Hold on.
Maybe it's something in the map. Configuration.
I'm gonna turn off Summoner Plus real quick and just see what happens.
Oh, Sam is saying they had the same issues in their game last night.
Yeah.
Or earlier tonight. No, yeah, it must have been earlier tonight.
You know what? In that case, let me check something real quick. Sorry about this, guys.
Oh, you're good.
It's okay.
I mean, we're almost at time anyways, dude. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't stress
deal.
it too hard.
Like, I'm ready to go to sleep.
The important thing is that Lotus got a star on her test. Like, that's the most important thing.
You're a good noodle.
And she got a nice book of Create Undead.
It's just so expensive, though.
From one of her best friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She views it as amazing progress for you that you would blaspheme against your god so much.
You've grown.
Yeah.
It's just, I would do anything for my friends.
That's a dangerous stance.
Even blaspheme.
Pharasma thinks that's sick.
Yeah.
Gonna restart real quick.
Just don't tell Bungy's mom. She'd be pissed.
So, is this like your real mom or like your adopted mom?
She's what? Just want to call her mom. She's High Priestess Niam. She doesn't like when I call her mom.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Got it.
I've added it to my notes.
I just made it up just now, Dom. So.
No. That's what I'm saying. I need to add it to my notes.
That's a dangerous thing to do. There.
Taking a second to open up. Yeah, I guess we can, I'll get this stuff sorted. We can end the session earlier in here, and we'll start off. You guys are just arriving up back at the Blackground Crane. I'll give you the guys the flavor text when it happens. Next
Sounds good.
session.
Rad. Sounds good, man.
You approach the Blackground Cane. Mwangi's character starts glitzing through the floor.
Oh god, this is the timeline that falls into the its
Timeline
own-
breaks.
Yep, its own wormhole.
Source engine, physics sound.
All right, gang. If that's the end of it, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank
Good
you
night.
for running, Dom.
Mhm.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for
Yeah,
playing.
GG's. Thanks for the games.
Bye.
Yep,
All right,
take care.
see you next week. Bye.